very similar to that. That would have been really weird because we're also neighbors. Like
it'd be like, that's too much.
Yes, that's too much.
They're dressing like, remember the Patty Duke show? I mean, 100 years ago.
Yes, yes.
But there was a thing where like her and her cousin were. Do you remember anyone of an age? But it was like, they're cousins, identical cousins, that's for sure. They walk alike and talk alike.
We could have been that.
We could have been that.
What a letdown.
This is my pitch.
We're starting the holiday season with a letdown. Wait, how was SNL this week? It's 6 times.
6-time crazy.
It's so funny.
There are no words to describe how insane it is. That show should not be possible.
Yeah.
It's like, they're like 19-hour days, and somehow they're like, now let's go do one more thing.
Yeah.
But it's so fun. It is like being shot out of a cannon, and I love it with my whole heart. I just love it.
The sample when we just showed, and Donna Fonda. Donna Fonda had me peeing in my pants.
Well, and all 3 of us that were in that, Ashley, Mikey, Day, and I are all from the Groundlings in LA. So getting to do that with him, that one stretched a bit. I was supposed to give it.
Did you plan the part where you had it in your mouth? And
I knew it was going in my mouth, but I wouldn't give it back to him. And then I heard, because I've known Mikey for like 20 years, and once I heard him start to giggle, I was like, I'm not going to give you the paper.
I don't see him break really, but you had him laughing.
I could hear him in my ear, and then that made me just be ornerier.
Yes, and feel so proud.
Yeah.
It's got to feel good when you make him do it.
It really does. I was like, he really had to wrestle me for it.
You're just so funny. That's why you've done it 6 times. What do you love about being here in New York City in the Christmas time?
There's just something, I don't think you have to be from here at all. No. There is some kind of strange, nostalgic, sentimental feeling about New York City at Christmas. It's like, it's everything that, like, when you see it in a movie or something, you're like, that's what I always want Christmas to feel like.
You're in a movie here.
It doesn't feel real.
Just walking home, I feel like I'm in You've Got Mail. Yes.
It's like there's a soundtrack, literally, because things are playing, especially like the guys on the bikes. Now they're always like blaring music, and it's all Christmassy now.
I don't mind
there's a soundtrack.
Honestly, I'm so excited because sometimes it's me and I am such a tool, and I'm just like, I love your song, and I'm like, I'm such a tool about it.
Like, wait.
I'm not shameful at all. I'm like, that's mine. I get so excited when they're playing mine. I don't know why it's so exciting.
Also, that's got to be the biggest thrill. Like, they're playing that song, and then you're sitting there singing it on the street. They're like,
well, I don't look like me, so people are probably like, she's crazy. Who is this woman? We're back with Melissa McCarthy, everybody. A sexy reindeer. And that's because it's Christmas time, and nothing brings people closer together and drives people further apart at the holidays than a little Christmas competition. So it's time to play some reindeer games.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Lord, do you have some time for us this Christmas? You got a minute?
Oh.
Okay, yes.
Wow,
well,
it's been a minute.
I always have time for you, Kelly, and Merry Christmas, Melissa. You look fantastic. May I say, you've never looked better. Really, that's a great look. That is a good look. Yes, indeed. And like a creepy kid watching SNL from the shadows, I'm always watching you. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
glad to hear it.
in this game, the goal is to get as many rings on your opponent's antlers as possible.
Okay.
You will take turns tossing, and I will ask you each some Christmas trivia questions for bonus points. However, you cannot move a muscle when your opponent is throwing those rings.
Oh.
If you cheat,
That was gonna be my
I'll
big
dock
move.
a point.
Dodge it?
I will dock a point. So saith me. Now listen, Melissa, if you win, Kelly will have to record the outgoing message on her voicemail to the tune of Hark the Herald Angels Sing. That's right. If Kelly wins, Melissa, you have to mouth horn Silent Night with the band.
Oh my God, I hope you lose just so I can hear
really,
that.
either way, the rest of us are going to win. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Kelly.
Oh, what happened?
You're up first. You throw first.
Okay,
One
okay.
toss. Here we go.
Don't you move.
I won't move.
Don't move.
Oh.
Okay, well, all right. Okay, go ahead, Melissa. There you go. I'm going to count that. I'm going to count
I
that.
think that
Incredible.
But it's not on one. It's like lodged here.
I'm still going to count it. So,
that
Melissa,
counts,
you
right?
have a point. I give you a point. Okay. Now back to you, Kelly. And this is a question time now. This is a bonus point question. In what town was baby Jesus born? That's my boy. In
Wait,
what
is this
town was
to-
my boy
that's-
born?
This is to her because she got it, right?
I'm talking to you now, Kelly.
Bethlehem.
That's right. You got it. There's a point. We got ourselves a tie. He was born in Bethlehem. Got to start him humble. Got to start him humble. Okay, Melissa.
Okay.
Yes?
Melissa, for a bonus point, what magic article of clothing brought Frosty the Snowman to life?
Oh, what's it? It's the hat.
It's the hat. You got it. There you go.
I was like, wait,
Okay.
is it the hat?
Melissa is in the lead with 2 points. Kelly, you got one sad little point. I know you can
Whatever,
do better
God.
than that, girl. I believe in you. Don't you whatever me. Ooh, I'll smite thee. I'll smite thee. Okay. Here we go. It's round 2.
People
Melissa,
don't use smite enough.
I know.
I'm going to start saying it like, don't make me
it's a
smite
good
you.
word. It's a good word. Smite. Feels good to say.
You were trying to help.
I'm trying to help.
Oh, wait, I did too. Oh,
All right, well, sure, why
I
not?
forgot.
Kelly, you got a point.
Okay.
You can do 2.
Okay, I'll do 2.
Go ahead.
I was trying to.
The disappointment is palpable.
All right, we got ourselves
forgot we
a
were
tie
supposed to do one
here.
again.
So it's time for a lightning round.
Oh.
Please clear the antlers of all the rings.
Oh,
There we
okay,
go.
okay.
Santa's little helpers coming
Thank you,
out.
Sal.
Yes.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay.
Will you hand
Okay.
me those? Because I can't bend down.
So here's what we're going to do. You're each going to get 15 seconds to get as many rings on the
ready.
antlers as possible.
wait.
Now, Melissa,
Ready.
Yes.
you are up first.
Will you
You got
hand me these
15 seconds on the clock.
I'm like, I'm a competitive gal. Give
Me
them to
too.
There
me.
you
Me
go.
too.
You got all your rings. Okay,
Okay,
got
15
it.
seconds on the clock.
Wait,
for
both
Melissa.
of us at the same time?
No, just Melissa. Just
Oh.
Melissa.
Oh.
Come on now.
Okay.
Wait
Okay.
your turn. Here we go. And ready, set, go. 15 seconds. Nothing up there yet. Almost there. So close. Time running out. You still got a few more left.
Oh, sorry. She's out.
All right, that's it. You're out of antlers.
good under
You're out
pressure.
of time.
I really
Kelly,
want that
you are up next.
mouth horn silent night. I'm going to try and win this.
15 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
And here we go.
Oh, go.
But I feel like you're going to get like 7.
Oh,
There, okay, right. Close on that one. It's almost.
So
Yep.
close.
That could count. Nope. Well.
that's really hard.
Oh, then there it is. It's an unbelievable. It's a shocker.
It doesn't count.
Were you a shark? Did you just shark me like you can't do it? And then you. Okay, I lost.
It counts. It counts in my world.
I
It
mean,
counts in my world.
technically, my
Melissa's the
point-
winner. I'm telling you, she did it. Unbelievable. The prize ended.
Okay, do you have your phone?
Oh, yeah.
I need
Here's
your
my
phone.
phone.
Here's your phone. Oh,
Enjoy the picture
Sal,
of Ben and
come on
I.
up. Okay, here we go. I love whatever all this is. It's amazing. Hark, my lady's phone will ring, but she won't be answering. Nope, do not take it personally. It's not you, but probably Trader Joe's and In and Out. She is running all about. Leave a message at the tone. She's probably home, but doesn't want to talk to you. Thank you, Melissa God. Everybody give it up for Melissa McCarthy. Congrats on all the success.
Oh,
You're
thank
crushing
you.
it.
Oh, thank you so much. I feel
Yes.
so lucky. It's so nice to be back as well.
I know, at
Thanks for
Christmas
having me.
time, we decorated just
I know,
for you.
it's beautiful.
Yes.
It's very beautiful. And the game was great.
Oh my God, I was not good. She wasn't that far. I feel like I should have gotten one, but whatever.
So good.
What do you love? I love the holidays here in New York, but I love the UK at Christmas time
Yeah.
too. What do you love about the holidays there?
Oh my gosh, I mean, I love Christmas. I'm always away in America working, and so Christmas is like my time to be with my family and just like watch a lot of movies
Yeah.
in matching pajamas and like
Yes.
eat food.
We do matching pajamas. Me and my
I love
kids.
it.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I know. I was going to send a picture in of my family in matching pajamas, but my family would have literally killed me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on Task. It's
Thank
intense.
you.
Man.
Bye.
Yeah. It's so good. Tell everybody about the show.
I mean, it follows a former priest turned FBI agent, Mark Ruffalo, who was put in charge of a task force investigating a series of violent robberies, basically targeting drug houses. And it's a show with a lot of heart. It's about family, forgiveness, loyalty, loss, but like with a whole lot of action involved.
Yeah.
So it's going to keep you on the edge of your seat.
So, okay, is it true you prepped for task with a bar crawl? Best job ever.
Yes, I did. I know. I just basically flew to Philly 3 weeks early and just went bar hopping and befriended the locals and like would just.
Is it for like accent, like dialect?
Yeah, so I had to do a Delco accent, Delaware County.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Hi. What does that mean? What is it again?
So it's Delaware County. It's outside of Philly.
Okay.
And my character has a very thick Delco accent, and I'm very British. So
Yeah.
I flew to Philly early and would just go around Delaware County. I spent a lot of time in Ridley. That was where I did most of my bar crawling. And yeah, would just basically like annoy the locals and be like, "You say that word again?" And I made this friend, and I found like the minute you spoke about like Philly sports, immediately everyone's accents would come out. So I just like would like I'd like look it up. Yeah. Yeah, go birds.
Soar, eagles soar, fly, eagles fly, whatever.
Yeah. So I'd just be Googling all the sports so I could have a chat. Yeah.
Yeah. It seems so, it's such a brave thing. Like I remember we were out to dinner, the band and I, and Jessie out of nowhere just started doing accents and I was like, what? And like, she's really good at it. And it's such a talent to be able to hear someone and then like regurgitate that. That's or imitate that, right?
Yeah, I'm a people watcher, so I find it really fun. But you know, it can be hard. I mean, the Delco accent is like an energy, though. It's like, I was kind of learning the accent, and then when I flew to Philly, I was like, oh no, they're really like cool, and they say it as it is, and it's an energy, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna learn it. Which I had that with Coda, actually, when I was learning sign language.
Yeah.
I had the 9 months training, and I was just like learning the sign, and like the sign for big is like this, and I would just like sign it, but what you have to do is show in your like facial expressions, you have to be like, you have to like show how big it is, and that's kind of how I felt doing the Delco accent. I was like, oh no, it's an energy that they have.
I can watch that movie, by the way. Like, I'm only allowed to do it once a year because it makes me weep every time. It's so good. Kodo is so good. I loved having y'all all here. Yeah.
Oh no,
you're
we
just
loved
such a
being
talent.
here.
Yes.
It's such a special film. We were so happy like that everybody loved it and loved it as much as we loved making it, you know.
It's beautiful. I just love your career thus far, man. Just changing it up like that, so cool.
It's fun, you know,
Yeah.
do something different. That's what I've been really enjoying. Just,
Yeah.
kind of dropping myself in the deep end.
Very cool. Jump right in.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a quick break. Season 1 of Task is available now on HBO Max. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, you look beautiful.
Thank you. I feel like I'm on the set of Hunting Wives.
I know.
Holiday Hunting
very
Wives.
different things happen on
Yeah,
that
that's
show.
true. Well,
yes.
I'm here, so it might change.
SNL was so great this last week. You had
Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy on.
I know,
It was
the
so
goat.
good. Is it? Because I imagine it has to be so hard. Everything, I mean, you have to have real professionals coming in to
Yeah.
be able to kind of take that heat and be able to improv like that, like quickly. And because some of it's obviously not a lot of it's improv, but I mean, there are moments.
No, but Melissa, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the show. There was a UPS
Oh my God,
driver
Donna
sketch.
Fonda?
I love you. Yeah.
Donna Fonda?
I was crying backstage because that whole thing where she had the tissue in her mouth was totally
and he kept trying to
improvised.
get it.
And Mikey and her did the groundlings together, so they know, like he was so used to her, you know.
I know. Is it easier when you have people like that? That was going to be my question. Like,
Yes.
when you have obviously somebody that's perfect to kind of slide in that
Yeah,
role.
to be where we can be like, ma'am.
Oh my
ma'am.
gosh. The heat,
Ma'am.
like you broke though a little bit. He was
I know, and he never does.
Which I love
Yeah.
when you do that. Because it's
good.
funny. Let's just
Yeah.
peek a little behind the curtain.
Totally.
Okay, wait, so there's another sketch and it's called Christmas Morning. And it's
Yes.
about how moms get robes for Christmas.
Yes, there it is.
Have you
Look at Kristen Wiig's face.
so wait, have you ever given a holiday robe?
Yeah,
Have you-
every year we gave my mom a robe. Until that sketch, and I didn't even write it. I was like so called out.
Oh my God.
I know.
I feel like it's an intimate gift. A robe. Well, I have silk ones. I have really nice.
I
like-
still give slippers. Like I'll do UGG. Which a fresh UGG. I mean, it's
Look,
nothing
it's
better.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
My dog is actually in that sketch, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my dog as a puppy because it was at the time of COVID. And
Is he a member of SAG?
He's not WAG. I know.
WAG?
DAG. I don't know. I'm trying to get him in, so if anyone knows. Because the other dog, who's a SAG, DAG, a WAG-AFTRA, maybe WAG-AFTRA.
We're gonna call it that.
Yeah, he was in WAG-AFTRA, and his handler had COVID, and I had snuck my dog illegally into work.
Yeah,
and I
you're not
pulled
allowed.
him.
Yeah.
No, I pulled him out of my purse, and I was like, here he is. So he's in the sketch.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
If you get caught, just start crying and saying they're like I need this animal.
Yeah,
like, you know.
oh, right.
Yes,
Yeah,
just
real
go,
white lady.
Just go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my service dog.
Oh, we are not making fun of anyone.
I'm making fun of myself.
I know.
y'all.
We were discussing this a little bit, but how's your holiday shopping going? Are you ready?
I've already overwhelmed my UPS driver.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm on a first name basis with FedEx Luis, if you're watching. Hi. There's 2 coming today, I'm sorry. And the UPS guy last week was like, Chloe, enough already. He had like 3 large boxes. I have a package problem. It's bad. It's really bad.
I send my children because I have shame about it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
of
can you
course.
go get the door so they don't
No,
see
I
me
know.
again?
Well, in the summer I started to do like Amazon. You can kind of get morning delivery, so I'd get up like a crazy lady and hide the packages in the garage so my boyfriend wouldn't see them. And then his birthday was this year, and one of his presents was no packages for a week.
That says something, doesn't it? He doesn't want to like help break down the boxes and do all the things.
Well, it's just a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm learning. I need to go to rehab.
Yeah.
I
It's
do.
just so accessible.
I know.
Everything it's to get
I know.
you. Yes.
It's lost. I know. And like going into stores, you're like, whoa, I haven't done this in a while. You know.
You know what's great though? Shopping in New York is amazing because you don't want to carry anything.
I know.
So I don't buy anything
In
unless
stores?
they can take it to my
Yeah,
house. I'm
yeah.
like, no. Wait, so you have a lot of great impressions on the show. You're one of my favorites. So how much planning goes into each one?
Well, it depends, I guess. Some people I'm like really similar to. I'm from California. That was Drew Barrymore.
I know. I like Drew Barrymore. I like.
That was Drew Barrymore,
Yes,
guys.
we got it.
And then others, like, I don't know, the men take me a while. It really depends.
You and Ariana's Jennifer Coolidge was.
Thank you.
I know Ariana and Cher are going to be back soon.
I know.
Yeah, yes. I'm very excited. Are you
Me
going to
too.
revisit this skit for me personally?
I hope. It was funny. I pitched. I knew she did Jennifer Coolidge, and it was like a joke pitch where I was like, maybe it's a Coolidge off, and she was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
So I know we both do Jennifer Lawrence. Maybe we'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, like a laugh off or something. We're just laughing in the mirror. I don't know.
The first time I heard Ariana do it, we were working on The Voice.
Oh, yeah.
And it was behind me. She just randomly did it for some random
Jennifer
reason.
Lawrence?
The Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh, the
And
Coolidge, yeah.
I didn't even laugh. I turned around in awe.
It's
I was
incredible.
like, I was like that. I felt like she was behind
know.
me. You
What
both
can't
are
she
so
do?
good at it.
Well, thank
yeah.
you.
Anyway, it's so good. Did you do like impersonations? Do you use your family at all? Does that go
I'd say,
badly?
no, I think my first was like, I have an aunt who talks like this, and she's like a free spirit, and I would always do it. We're from Baltimore on my dad's side. And
She just hides her front
yeah,
teeth.
her whole thing is, yeah, woo, you know, she's a free spirit, you know. She
Yes.
came to the show this week, actually, and we were taking our cast photo, and we weren't supposed to have family, but I snuck my family and just to be like, it'll be fun. And I look over, and she's gotten up and is like dancing.
So I hear that you're working on a new impression. Is there?
I'm going to work. I'm studying you right now.
Okay.
And
Can I give you some tips?
all I want is
Okay.
tips.
I feel like, look, I'm forced to watch myself. I hate watching do you have to watch yourself sometimes?
I only do because half the time, like the cue card, I don't know, the camera's here and I'm like, you know.
Yeah,
That was a SNL. We have cue cards and we're supposed to. Anyway,
Yeah, to
that
play
was an
off of it, but like, yeah.
Sometimes I'll be looking. I can catch myself in rehearsals where I'm looking at myself in the sketch. Like,
Oh.
I get distracted.
I get distracted. I don't like when they have that. See, you can see me.
Yeah, you
I don't
see
like
you.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. You look gorgeous.
I do not. Well, no, I just distracting.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, there I am. But no, I didn't realize until doing this show, like how annoying I am.
You're
like,
not annoying at all.
No, when you watch yourself back though.
Yeah,
I'm not being, I love myself, but I just mean, I did it in this interview. I caught myself. I do this. I do
there we
this,
go.
yes, and it's like I clap like a seal wanting
Let
a
me see
fish.
it.
It's
Let me
like
see it. Okay.
It's
Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there.
I literally don't know why. I throw myself back.
Oh yeah, you do
like
do that.
a lot. I throw myself. I am so passionate all the time, and I clap a lot. And then if you're interviewing someone and playing me, just don't let them talk. Because when I watch back, I'm like, just shut up. But I'm so conversational. I get excited about
good.
connecting.
Yeah, you got
that
it.
I don't allow the other person to connect sometimes. Let's just remember the seal and the throwback.
Seal.
Okay.
Throwback.
Okay. I almost tripped coming back.
My mom is here. She didn't tell me she was coming.
Wait, where's your mom?
Hi.
Wait.
No, I'm kidding. She's not here. She's not here.
I was like, wait,
No,
where's? Oh
she
my
doesn't
God.
care about me like
You
that. Not like that. Not like that.
Oh my God! See, I just did the thing. I don't know why I do it.
It's very that commercial, like, this is your mind on drugs.
So wait, happy holidays. Are you ready?
This set, are you kidding me?
I know, I love when it's
I just want to, like,
Christmas
sleep and watch Family Stone
here.
over and
It
over
feels- yes.
again.
Oh, I
and
thought
gain
you said
30
your
pounds.
family stoned.
I want to see my Family Stone,
You know,
too.
yeah, I thought that's what you said at first. I get it. I love that movie. No, but are you?
yeah.
I heard that you don't. You go away, right? You reflect for the holidays.
Yeah, we've never been like a super holiday fan. My mom was the type that, like, in like September or May, I'd be like, I want that shirt. And she'd be like, okay, that's like your Hanukkah present for next year. And so she would buy me something in May, and then that would transfer over to like Christmas or Hanukkah.
You know what though? That kind of makes sense because timed gifts suck.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't feel inspired.
Yeah, it's a
Do
lot
you,
of
like-
pressure.
Yes.
Yeah, I think gifts in general are a little like
It
passe
should
at this
be
point.
kinda-
constant.
Well,
Like,
it should-
I want. Like, why do we need a holiday for me to get free things?
It's
Doesn't
Tuesday.
make sense.
Why
yeah,
not today?
I want the shirt today.
I do like your mom's idea though of like if something is inspiring at the moment, do it then.
Yeah.
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 But wait, let's talk about your show. So it's called I Love LA.
Yes.
Which you like never hear anyone say.
No, it's all about I Love New York, classically.
Yes.
And then we said, what if we flipped it?
Yes. What's
it's the other
Tell
one.
everybody about it though.
It's about a group of friends, a very ambitious group of friends in LA, and we're all kind of in the entertainment industry in some way. One's like a influencer manager, one's a kind of influencer. I play a celebrity stylist, and we're all just trying to like make it and get there however we can.
Yeah.
Kelly.
So like LA.
It's very easy to make it in Hollywood, as you've probably heard before.
Totally.
Yeah, you kind of just get there. They're like, here's your show.
open the door.
Here's your money.
Yeah.
Have fun.
It's so simple.
It's simple.
Oh my God. Wait, so you met, I heard the series creator, was it karaoke? You were at
Yeah,
karaoke?
Rachel Sennett, if anyone knows her.
Okay.
You should.
We do?
If you don't, you will, you know? She's great, but we had gotten set up on like a friend date through Io at Abiri from The Bear, if you know her.
Yeah,
And
Io
we
definitely,
went,
yeah.
she's the best. And yeah, we went karaokeing in New York one night, and you know, we had like 3 performers in like a tiny karaoke room, so we just like sang for hours and hours. But me and I remember we were singing Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush.
Okay.
And like, you know how like in the karaoke, there's 2 buttons. There's one to like skip to go to the next song and one to cue. Right, you're on the same page. You know the cue button.
Yes.
So we're like right about to get to the chorus. The Wuthering, Wuthering, Wuthering Heights. It's Rachel, instead of cues it, goes to her next song. And Io and I like look at her with death in our eyes. We're like, you did not. And we were half joking, but actually deadly
Stole your
serious.
thunder.
Yeah. And we yelled at her. We yelled at her. And she started crying. She ultimately
my
started
God.
crying. And that's when I knew I loved her, because I'm like, oh, she's so pure and sensitive.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I love you so much. Congrats on your Oscar this year.
Oh, that. Yeah, thank you.
It's amazing. I haven't seen you since that happened. And, and look how rock and roll fantastic you look.
wow. Yes.
I mean, whatever. You're prettier than the statue. Okay, so wait, your family, this had to have been super cool though. Like out of all this hard work, you know, people work so hard in this industry to achieve something as amazing as this. You look out, your mom is there. What is that like?
It was amazing. It felt like an out-of-body experience, obviously, to already be there and to have gotten that far. But seeing her face in the audience immediately just grounds me. It's just the most relaxing and warm sensation for me.
Yeah.
And then obviously, like what we didn't see was that if the cameras were on her, she kind of would have been like this. Such a momager all the time. So it was like, relax.
When Zoe accepted the award, she said, "I am a proud child of immigrant parents with dreams and dignity and hardworking hands." That had to have shaped you into who you are. To see that kind of hard work and that perseverance.
I mean, it's everything that I am. I am what I am because of the way that I was brought up and my culture and how my mother, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, and all the men in our family, just how they've always raised us.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of family, there was something that I feel like I heard that your family like believes in and kind of resonates with me very much so. So if something wasn't meant to be in your possession, then let it go. Like, so all the auditions and all the things that maybe you didn't make and you wanted, your mom would say like it was someone else's turn.
Absolutely. She never built me up by putting someone down. Like my success could not depend at the expense of someone else's demise or failure. And she was very much reminding me, it's like, be happy for that person. It was their time, the same way your time will arrive. So if whatever is not meant to be for you, like, let it go. Don't chase it. Don't force it. It was not meant to be yours.
I love that. And I think it's such a healthy point of view.
I mean, at the time when she's saying that, you're like, okay, you know.
And even if you don't, though, obviously, no one likes to like lose something they really want, you know? Like, nobody likes that. But at the same time, it's such a good reminder just every day. It's like, okay, well, it's their turn. And that's okay, because my turn's going to come and it's going to be fantastic.
You learn to champion, for
other
people. And you learn to be there for other women.
It stays creative, not competitive.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's so important. Yeah.
Wait, your family does something too. You've spoken about, is it Noche Buena?
Sí, Noche Buena.
Sí, Noche Buena. What is that? I don't know. A good night.
No, it's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's just what you call it.
Yes, for us, it's much more important, Christmas Eve than the actual.
It sounds like a sexier Christmas Eve.
There's a lot of eating. There's a lot of rice.
That's sexy to me.
Pork, roasted pork, and potato salad, and kids running around, and punch that's a little spiked for the grown-ups and stuff. Yeah.
I love your family.
And you're allowed to open one present. And
we do that. One gift, Christmas Eve,
Then you do it. You just call it something else.
But now I shall call it Noche Buena.
You have to call it Noche Buena.
Yes. Sí, yes. We're back with Zoe Saldana. That was a look at her new film, Avatar: Fire and Ash. It's in theaters starting December 19th. I love these films so much. I'm such a nerd. I loved Way of the Water. I love all of them. So what you've got the third Avatar film coming out, Fire and Ash. So what's happening in this? Very intense.
I mean, the Sullys have gone through a devastating sort of event by losing a child in the end of Way of Water. So this film starts with this family and grieving, massively, and learning to sort of find purpose again and be together. And I feel like the strongest message for me in this Avatar is the thing about bonding with your family, that the family sometimes is not the family that you choose, or it's the family that you're born with, but it's a family that you learn to sort of, survive everything with. And that's what's, really beautiful about the Sullys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are amazing in action films. Obviously, they keep hiring you for them. Like, you're incredible at it. So in Avatar, I hear you did like archery, gymnastics, like all the prep is incredible, right?
Yes.
And it's months of training, right?
It's almost like you feel like you're going to school.
Ah,
you're getting paid to go to school.
Do you get
love it. I love it.
It's kind of cool to have the
surprises you.
experts like teach you how to do something.
Well, I'm pretty sure that you can probably relate to that. Like, there's probably like a note that you would think, there's no way I can hit that note. And all of a sudden, when you hit it, you surprise yourself, and you're like, I can do anything, you know? So all the skills that I obtained for training for Avatar to be an Neytiri back in 2006 is when I started. They really allowed me to have an extensive career in action genre, films.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful for Jim, James Cameron, like being so generous with all of his resources, not just for me, but for the rest of the actors, and also for the stunt actors.
Yeah, it has to be a little easier for you because your dance background, right? Because it's choreography, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of helpful.
Not today. I'm 47. Today it's more like, he's like, can you get on that banshee and ride? And I'm like, oh, I need 30 minutes to warm up these hips.
You should see me. You should see this mama on that ride at Disney World. I'm on that banshee. And then at some point, look, if you go to Disney World, listen, at the end of it, I don't know if it's you, character goes, Kelly! in it. And I was like, yes, because it's my name. And I'm like, every time my kids
You're like,
are
I
like,
see you,
you're
I see
embarrassing
you.
us. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm flying on a banshee. It is like I'm a
Isn't that ride
child.
amazing?
It's incredible,
Oh,
Zoe.
yes.
Yes, it is one of my favorites. Okay, we're going to talk about you. So wait, you run a production company as well with your sister,
Yes,
right?
with my
that's
sisters,
incredible.
yeah,
It's
both of them.
Lioness. You do Lioness, and that's
Well,
wonderful.
we came on board.
Okay.
We came on board as producers
Yeah.
on season 2 and season 3 right now,
that's
which we're currently
incredible.
shooting in Texas. Yeah.
That's incredible. Like, did you always want to kind of, is there a reason behind that? I assume like why I wanted my own label is just a little bit more control in the sense of like what I was capable of doing in the art I wanted to
just said
portray.
it.
Is that kind of where?
Yes, and we've always done everything together. They're my best friends. We're extremely close, and we're able to work together. There's just this mutual respect that we have all three for each other, and every one sister represents one part of the production. It's not like all three of us like to do one thing. You know, so we're able then to sort of make ends meet because Mariel does a third, I do a third, and Cicely does a third, and then together, we're Sinistar.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of projects that are down the pipe that we're really, really proud of. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But I think it's very empowering.
Girl, I started my label and I was like, holy hell. I was like, wait, what?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
You're
It's
like,
a lot of things. You're like, man, I've been doing
did
this
I
for
really
over 2
want
decades
this?
and I had no idea. I was like, But it's worth it in the end when you
Yes,
have
it
that
is.
product you're so proud of, but it is a lot of work.
Well, and you get to sort of bet on yourself. There's stories that we love and
Yeah.
we would love to see, on the silver screen and on TV. So betting on ourselves, and then when they are successful, you feel like, okay, there is good, like I'm on the right track. You validate yourself. You're like,
Yeah.
I am a part of this industry because I am a creative and I am inherently a storyteller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your whole family is. Okay. So we were talking about in Lioness, we were talking about the show, and you work with our director. I don't even know if you knew this, but Joe Terry, our director, his granddaughter is your daughter in Lioness.
Hannah.
Yes, Hannah.
Plays my daughter.
Yes. And I was so
goodness.
proud when you first came on here, and we were like, so what is it like working on this set, the chemistry with everyone?
It's wonderful. We're going on our third, we're shooting our third season. So
Yeah.
now we've been together now for 5 years. We're grateful to be together doing a show that we really believe in. The girls have grown up,
Yeah.
it's so much in the 5 years that I've known them. And Hannah and Sally, they're the ones that keep me relevant in terms of like Gen Alpha lingo,
Yes, yes.
Gen Z lingo, because I have no idea what I'm saying.
None of us do.
I'm always asking Hannah, I'm like, do I have good aura? And she's like, oh, you do.
Yeah.
But she's being so nice.
You know what's funny? I asked like my kids, I kept asking everyone. I felt like so out of it with the 6'7" thing. And I was like, and then still like everyone
6'7".
explaining it to me, it still makes absolute zero sense.
No sense.
Yeah, for sure. That's fun. But Avatar, Everybody Fire and Ash is in theaters, including IMAX, starting December 19th. You've got to go to the theater and see. This is one of those movies you need to see in a theater. And thanks to our friends at IMAX, everyone in our audience is getting 2 tickets to see the film. Look at that! Nice move! I love it! Oh, have a seat.
Thank you. Wow.
Got some poppies, got some roses. This is a nice move.
I tried to find out what he was wearing today, tried to figure it out.
Nicely done.
No,
Oh, thank you. And it fits with our holiday decor. Happy holidays, by the way.
Happy holidays to you.
Yes.
yeah.
I hear. Is your dad from Antigua? Is that?
So yeah, my dad's from Antigua.
Do you have Caribbean Christmas? Is that what's happening? What do you do?
We do Christmas by
What
the
is that
beach.
like?
It's magic. It's magic. And honestly,
You know what, sir? It is magic. It's magical. You brought me 2 gifts. 2 gifts, just right off the bat.
I'll
no,
take it.
congratulations on that. No, that's beautiful, but I honestly can't imagine. I have to have a cold Christmas. I don't know.
oh, see, I feel like I get the best of both worlds. I take place in New York and then disappear to the Caribbean.
I get
and-
that.
Yeah, so I was working in New York, long story cut really short, and then I decided to go to Antigua for
Yeah.
a holiday. This was just before COVID. COVID kicked in. We got reparation flights back to the UK. I went the other way. Got my grandma, my mum, and my dad on a flight to Antigua. And said, if we're gonna die, we're gonna die in paradise.
I was like, why would you leave?
That was it. That was it. That was it. Done.
You are so smart.
Done. Well, you're more than welcome to come visit.
I literally just took my kids to the Caribbean, and they had never been. They were like, why would we leave?
That's it. That's it.
They thought it was heaven. I mean, the water feels fake. It feels like you're in a postcard.
Everything about it. But yeah, come visit.
I know. Maybe not around Christmas for me.
January.
Okay. Yeah. It just Christmas time has to have snow. I don't know. I like it. Yeah. I have a ranch in Montana. I like snow, but
Magic.
I hear that you say this is the sexiest season of Emily in Paris, which I'm like, the other seasons were pretty freaking sexy. So I can't wait. Yes.
This season, things spice up a little bit more, I'd say.
Okay.
It's season 5. Like we've had the evolution of these characters, and this season it just exceeds anything that's happened before. I think.
Okay.
There's a lot of twists, a lot of turns. It gets really interesting.
Oh, that's a good tease, my man. Okay, interesting.
Interesting.
Well, the show has incredible fashion. It's fun just to watch it, just to see the fashion as well. Do you get to take the clothes?
Hold on, I'm in America, right? So I can plead the 5th?
Oh, yeah, nothing counts.
Okay, right, sweet.
Yes, you have to be honest, yes.
No, honestly, yeah, Marilyn Fatoussi, she's the most incredible, she's a costume designer.
Look at that, take that home.
Oh, my wardrobe at home is stocked. I've got some beautiful, beautiful suits. And everything, but she works so hard. Like in her office, there's a bed in there that she sleeps in because she doesn't leave.
Oh.
She's so committed to it. And every character has a real story through their costume as well.
Yeah.
She puts it all together. So yeah, shout out to Marilyn. Thank you for making us look great.
No, I do. I agree, though. It does influence who they are, like their personality, and life as well. So when you see me in my aloe, know that's who I am. Just hanging out in workout clothes that I'm not working out in. Okay, is it true? This is actually really funny to me. Did David Beckham, is he the one that kind of got you into acting inadvertently?
Yeah, so I got stopped in the street when I was a kid to do this modeling campaign.
As you do,
So
yes.
I had a big afro,
Yeah.
I was rocking it. And then cut to, we was on set, and he pulled me aside. I'm from a small town called Burnley in the UK. And you don't get many opportunities coming from towns like this.
Yeah,
And
I'm from a small town.
Yeah, and you made it happen. So I got this opportunity to work with him, and he pulled me aside, and he said, you should get into acting. And I was like, what's that? What is that?
Yeah.
And then cut to, he got his assistant to call an acting school in Manchester, and that's how it all started. But for me, it's just, he would never remember that small bit of good that he did, and that changed my life and my family's life.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, it's just lead with love, trust that people are good, and you never know what could come out of it. And it's like the ripple effects have changed everything.
Beautiful way to get in the industry too. Like somebody actually being so helpful. It's not always like that.
Yes.
Congratulations, season 5,
Thank you
Emily
so
in
much.
Paris, and
Thank
all.
you.
It drops next Thursday, December 18th on Netflix. Because it's Christmas, we wanted to do a quick round of best Christmas ever. Best Christmas ever. Yes.
I like the action.
Yes.
That was like an action sequence, but to Christmas.
I feel like we should have an action sequence, like a picture come up. Okay, I'm just gonna ask about a few bests from Christmas, and we can both give answers if we
Okay,
have them. Okay,
sure.
Okay, first is best Christmas gift for your kids.
Well, dogs. Our 2 dogs, Betty and Harper. So I was like, I mean, pretty good presents. Oh my God, that's important, your babushkas.
Oh my God.
It seemed important. I was like, we should put kerchiefs on their head.
Oh my God. I'm never gonna show, my son's begging for a dog right now, and I'm like, hard pass. We already have 2.
They want
my
a
daughter
third.
got one. Oh
and
my
Ben
God.
and Ben was like, yeah, we should get a third. Without ever discussing it. I was like, that was out loud.
That was out loud.
That was out loud. That was out loud.
Take
And then
it
the
back.
girls were like, he said it, we want it.
It's approved.
I know.
I think mine is like on our, we have a ranch, and it was kind of fun to see young kids get a 4-wheeler. They got 4-wheelers, and they were like little ones that didn't go very fast, but it was so cute to see little people on little, that you're kind of terrified they might die.
Even
but at
the
the same
tiny
time,
cars, you're like, they're driving.
oh my God, it was so cute to see them circling and think that they were on a racetrack. But really,
And they're
just
going like
in
this
a
fast, but
tiny
they're
circle.
like, they think they're like
Because you
flying.
limit the speed, so they're like, look how fast I'm going. I was like, it's incredible. Yeah. But I think that's pretty cute. That was pretty
That's
cute.
really cute.
Okay, next is best Christmas decor. What's your favorite?
It depends on what you mean by best. Best in our house is like, is it the worst? And is it like so kitschy and possibly trashy? Ben and I, for like 20 some years, have been, I think he started it, we give each other like animatronic Christmas adjacent theme things. So it'll be like,
The Santa hula number? Oh my God.
there we also have we have a Christmas tree that opens, and literally the kids are always like, this is Christmas murder. It's somebody talking through like the night before Christmas, but it literally is like, it was the night before Christmas.
I like that.
It's so haunting and terrifying, but we've been doing it for 25 years.
So you
like
have a
there's
lot.
a random guy that like plays a saxophone, and it's, I think, a Christmas song. Like they're so trashy, and now there's like 30 of them. It's weird.
Okay, next. Okay, best non-Christmas movie to watch at Christmas.
Well, we have a tradition, and I don't know when it started. We watch all of the Lord of the Rings extended versions. We start. I know it's a
It's
lot of.
even longer? There's an extended
one,
version?
and Georgie, my youngest, will not allow the shorter ones. There's like, we do it this way, and that's the way we're going to do it, because Ben's childhood involved him reading all of the Lord of the Rings, and then when he finished, he was like, well, I guess I should just start at the beginning again. He would just reread them while unless he was playing Dungeons and Dragons, which gives a good insight as to my wonderful husband. So we wasn't playing
Animatronics,
D&D.
Dungeons
So
and
we
Dragons.
watch all of the Lord of the Rings. So when like the orcs are just like killing people, I'm like, fa la 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 la.
So cheery. I don't think we do any. I think we're just like so basic. It's like a Die Hard. Because Pete, is it a Christmas film? Is it not?
I think it's
a Christmas party.
It's everything to everyone.
It's Alan Rickman. So
Alan
it's allowed
Rickman.
anytime.
I saw him once, and I wanted to say hi, but I didn't want to be creepy. So instead, I just went. And then I stood there just doing this. We were waiting for our car at valet. I wasn't invisible. And instead of just being like, sorry about that, I was just startled to see you, I just kind of kept going. I kept trying to like shrink myself, but I was just standing up, like next to him, just going.
Oh no.
So then it probably looked like I was having like a heart attack or stomach issues.
Yes, maybe.
And instead I could have just said, hello, Mr. Rickman, I enjoy your work. Instead, I looked like things were going wrong.
Yeah. Isn't that such a shame though? Because now, you know what I'm saying? Now you can't, and it's like, oh, I should have. That was my moment.
It should have not been weird, which is kind of my standard statement. And I rarely do it. I usually go right to weird.
Yeah.
That's my safe zone.
Yeah. Okay,
It's a lot.
we've all learned a lot here. I have been so excited about this, but also not, because we don't have a full hour to talk about this film. But tell us about the story and what drew you to it.
So Goodbye June it's a story that is set at Christmas in England. It's a very sort of typical England. And it's essentially a story of a kind of messy, complicated family of grown adult siblings who all have to come together to deal with the impending loss of the matriarch. And the matriarch loves Christmas, and they desperately want to get her to Christmas. But in order to pull that off, they have to figure out a lot of their own internal family stuff that's not good and quite funny because it's not good. And essentially, even though, yes, it's a story about loss, it's more a film about a family and life, actually.
I know. I don't know if you read the card I gave you, but I literally,
did,
at first, I was like, oh gosh, I was like, this is gonna deal with death, and it's a little close for home with our family right now, and I was like, I don't know if I want to take this on, and I kept watching, and I was like, you know what, through all my tears, it is about life and how you're living life.
And
beautiful.
how life does go on. And because we had 7 children in this film, I had 7 weeks to shoot it. I was absolutely beside myself. And Helen Mirren, who plays the title role of June, I only had her for 16 days. So I couldn't get any of it wrong. But I had these incredible children, one of whom has Down syndrome, my little 5-year-old Benji.
Benji,
So beautiful, so beautiful, this child.
Yeah.
He was just amazing. And you know, children in life, they bring the joy. And even in moments of tragedy, they'll see what's going on in a grown-up's face, but then they're distracted by the potato chips that are available to them over in the corner, or
sneaking the one sister likes health and the other one's like, just eat it.
So there's this child who's constantly stuffing potato chips in his mouth. But then they play and they do stickers and they hide in the hospital bed, and children are children.
Putting on plays,
Putting on plays, and because it's set at Christmas, there's this rather wonderful warmth that I think is created by that in terms of our set design. And, you know, a hospital at Christmas, as anyone knows who's gone through this, you know, those hospital staff do everything they can to make it feel as warm and festive for their patients and their families who are spending time in those spaces. And we have a wonderful character, Nurse Angel, who is an end-of-life carer, and his heart and soul is so pure, this actor.
It's one of the best lines in the movie. This doesn't matter.
Yeah, none
when
of
you're
this,
at the none of this matters. Yeah. So I had no idea. I want you to know, and your son, I had no idea what I was walking into. I literally was letting my dogs out while even the movie started playing in my house last night, because I didn't see the beginning where it said you were directing. I had no idea.
Oh, okay.
I had no idea at that time. I literally fresh walked in and was just like trying to fit it in after putting kids, but there was a lot going on in my house, and Christmas is coming, whatever. And so I came in and I just watched this movie and I was like, oh my God. And then at the end, I was like, oh my God, you directed it? Your son wrote the screenplay.
My son wrote it.
He's so young. I Googled.
Yes.
When I found that out, I was like, he is so young and did it for a class.
Yeah, so...
What?
Well, so you met my daughter Mia.
Yes.
She came on the show, and she's just an exceptional young woman.
Yeah, your family is annoyingly brilliant.
They are. They are a little bit ridiculous, to be honest.
They are.
But they're very good people, and that's where my pride sits the most of all. And so after Mia turning to acting, Joe, my son, had also done a little bit of acting, but he wasn't sure about that. And he's always been a very good and very passionate writer. And during COVID, certainly in the UK, so many freedoms were taken away from young people of that age group. And so creativity in writing was something that really pulled him through. And he lent on that a lot. And he applied for a place in a screenwriting school. And we were just so proud of him that he had the confidence to even do that coming out of COVID. He got this place, and for an intense 6 months, he was writing a screenplay. That was the assignment. And so he comes to me at the end, and I had no idea what he was writing about. And he comes to me at the end and he's like, I've written this thing, and it's probably, you know, but if you'll, you know, read it and then, you know, lie if you think it's
just lie.
just lie. And I read it, and it was very, very clear to me that this needed to be a film. The characters were so strong. Every character is so different. They all go on their own individual journey. It was so funny. The idea of setting it at Christmas, I thought, was such a brilliant backdrop for this story. And I turned to him and I said, well, we'll make it into a film. And he's like, no, don't do that.
Don't do the mum thing.
It's just an assignment. I just wanted to see if I could even do it and be any good at it at all. Don't do that. And I'm like, no, we're doing it. And so the plan was I was going to produce it, which he didn't believe at all. And a large part of that early process and me getting him to believe I really meant it was to say, okay, come on, sit down. Let's imagine our favourite actors in the world playing these parts. Who are they going to be?
The cast is a dream
Ridiculous.
team. Yes.
Ridiculous. So we made our dream team wish list.
Yeah.
And he's looking at me and he's like, Helen Mirren's never going to say yes. What are you doing? This is like, Mum, just get a grip, he's saying to me.
Does he know who you are, like the weight of that? Like, I just like, what?
No, he just knows me as his mum.
I know, it's just crazy to me. I'm like, well, you make a call, you're you. They probably are going to say yes.
But not necessarily at all. In fact, Helen Mirren was very on the fence because she didn't want to play someone who was dying in any way. And she said,
masterful at it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And she said, look, I want to support you. I would absolutely love to do this, and it's a beautiful script. And all these actors said yes.
And with so much personality and charisma.
She's wonderful. But she's also, Helen Mirren she's the definition of a mensch, and she's so incredibly supportive of other women. I cannot tell you. And having her in that title role, playing this strong matriarch who somehow from that hospital bed sees everything, is still controlling everything, is still able to pull her children together, even though they're struggling. She sees it all. And to me, there's something just so true to life about that.
Okay, so here's the
She's
thing.
excited.
How
I like
am.
this.
It's so good, and it's
thank
hard
you.
because it's, you know, it is based in grief, and I know that you lost your mother to cancer. How did that affect you doing this? Like, I can barely sometimes talk about certain things that are close to home without breaking down.
I know.
Yeah.
So it was almost impossible to isolate my own experiences, even though my circumstances with my mother and my family were very, very different. Grief just changes shape. It never goes away. And actually losing a parent, I'm going to cry. It's like the North Star falls out of the sky.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, wow.
And you can never find it again. And so in this film, what I really wanted to do when I made the decision to direct it was to hopefully give people a story in which they might see something of themselves or their own circumstances, and just to feel seen and heard, because it's very hard to talk about loss. Sometimes we can't even find the words. And I think with this film, because it has so many characters and you see them all experiencing this impending loss in their own unique ways, actually there's kind of a little bit for everybody to latch onto, whether it's the children, whether it's the father, the brother, or the sisters. And it seems to be really be something that people are finding quite cathartic. And I feel proud of that. I feel proud that I did it. If I never direct again, here I am.
Well done.
In the 50th year of my life,
Yeah.
I did it, Kelly.
Oh my God, so
I did
good.
it.
And you got me crying again. Oh, never. I'm fine. I was like, oh, don't cry. I'm like a contagious crier. I will totally break down. Too empathetic. You've said that part of why you hadn't directed before is there was kind of a fear with it. What was the fear behind that?
I definitely did feel nervous stepping into a completely different role. I think it's partly because, you know, it's hard to make films as a woman. You know, we're still trying to change the culture around that. And having spent so much of my adult life advocating for other women, trying to elevate women, particularly in the film industry, moving them into roles that are typically dominated by men, I really had a moment of thinking, hang on, who am I really if I'm not actually doing the thing that matters to me the most in terms of contributing to hopefully changing that culture? I think there's a lot of perception around actresses becoming directors that is a little bit different to our male counterparts. The men are just allowed to get on with it, whereas the women, it's a little bit like, okay, so show us. It's a slight thing. And
performative.
Yeah, and it just, you know, we need to change that, actually.
Yeah.
We just need to change that.
But also, maybe that little rub against it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that fight against that is what creates the masterful job that you do. You know, I hate to say that, but it's like, man, if that's what it takes, it's like...
Well, sometimes I think in life, you know, when you feel fear, you just have to run at it. And we all held hands and did that. I had a lot of first-time department heads because I just feel like my son being a first-time writer, me being a first-time director, we simply had to pay that forward. We simply had to offer opportunities to people who may never have thought of themselves in those positions, first-time production designer, first-time costume designer, and a first-time composer who had been all of my children's music teacher at school.
Yeah.
I love the kind of full circle nature of everyone offering somebody else a first-time opportunity, and feeling the energy and excitement was wonderful.
I think also that's the excitement I feel like we all had too in the beginning when we first fell in love with what we do. You know what I'm saying? And it's everything is on the table, every idea is accepted, and it comes together. That's what I think is special about it too, is it is people just being creative instead of thinking, oh, we're going to get the most amazing person to do this and the most amazing person to do this fashion, most amazing person. And it's like, there's so many amazing people out there doing it, but giving them that shot, and I think created that environment that we kind of grew up in whenever you're first starting to create.
Well, if you think about, you know, someone gave you your first shot. Someone gave me my first shot. You know, all of us here, like, we've ended up making choices in our lives because one person would have said to us, I believe in you.
Yeah.
I think that you can do this. Come on, let's go. And being in a position to be able to show that level of compassionate, kind leadership, it can't be any other way, guys. It's like that's how I feel life needs to be, is lifting people up and holding their hand and running at something and saying, yes, I'm scared too. I think being open and honest as women and living authentically matters to me so much. So I'm glad that you pick up on all of that.
It's
wonderful.
So amazing. I could talk to you literally for hours, but you know, it's a daytime show. So it's always great to have you here. Kate Winslet, everybody. You're incredible. Goodbye, Jim is in select theaters now and on Netflix December 24th. Have a seat. Oh back to Paris. Is this true?
Yes.
How are the holidays there treating you?
Good. It's not as festive as New York. I love it here.
I know,
it's the best time
it
of
is
the year.
magical. Here in the UK are like my favorite, or Germany. Have you ever been to the markets
No.
in Germany? For Christmas time?
What's happening there?
Oh my God, they have the most amazing markets at Christmas time in Germany.
They have
and in France.
hot wine,
There's
right?
Strasbourg is one of them. Yeah, there's like,
How do you know about Strasbourg?
I've been, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been. I love France, but I love Christmas markets even more. Yes. No, they have such beautiful ones. Anyway, you should go check them out. Yes.
You're showering me with your knowledge. I feel so out of place.
I don't know any great ones in Paris. Sorry, alas.
There's one by the Champs-Élysées.
Okay.
It's really good.
Okay,
Good
I just
wine.
like how you say Champs-Élysées. Do you get into, after Christmas, do you get into New Year's resolutions? Do you do that?
Yes.
Do you stick to them?
You know, I used to have like a list, and now I have one or two.
Okay.
I just like tiny victories, because I don't want to pile up like defeats at the beginning of the year and be like, oh, none of this happened. So I just like tiny victories, consistency and discipline.
Okay.
But I still succeed at failing at them.
Yeah. I don't make them anymore because they make me sad. Because I like follow through for a solid 3 months, and then I'm like, well, I did that.
Do you have one for this year, a big one?
No, I don't make them anymore. I just honestly, I think every day I kind of just try and be like a better version of me. I'm like, you can do better at this, or you can, just being grown up.
Every morning is a resolution.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God.
Don't suck. It's like, well, the new series is called The Seduction. It's based on the novel Dangerous Liaisons. Did you read it? There's been a couple movies, but not a series.
Stephen Frears, the Milos Forman. It's been Cruel Intention that I think everybody remembers.
Yeah. But never a series on it. So
no, and never from the standpoint of a woman, from the female gaze, which changes everything. It humanizes Merteuil, it romanticizes Valmont, so it's very interesting.
Yeah. I hear you were thrown into it. Like the first scene was like that you shot for this was like a crazy orgy scene. Is that true?
Yes.
That's your first? That's your first? That's the icebreaker? The director is
well, work with women, you know. They
that's
make you
your
comfortable.
First, so this is where we're gonna start. Just hop on in there.
It was such a crazy experience because basically, first I had like a 12-page monologue in Old French, which is like, it's like going to see Hamlet on Broadway. You just like understand, like, for me, none of it, but for you, it's like complicated, and so you have to relearn how to find a rhythm and to, you know, just say your lines, and then I arrive in this castle 2 hours away from Paris, and there's 150 extras just naked and like revisiting the Kama Sutra, and you're like, okay, action. Hey, I wanted to know that, and everybody's like, and you're like,
just right off the bat.
It's been a week of that, and and then you question yourself, like, what are the choices that brought me to this moment?
You are incredibly funny. Let's take a quick break, everybody. Season 5 of Emily in Paris premieres this Thursday on Netflix. Merry Christmas. You look like the most beautiful present ever. Oh my gosh.
I feel like we're well.
We are it's like we rehearsed it. Are you like excited for the holidays? Do you get excited around like decorating,
I
songs,
feel
everything?
very Christmassy this year.
Yeah, well, you should right now.
Yeah. We're going away for Christmas.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, just me and my husband.
Oh, wait, are you one of those people that goes hot for Christmas? Do you go somewhere warm?
I've not done this before.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is new, but I feel more Christmassy because of it.
Going somewhere warm?
Yeah, somewhere warm. Because I feel like before we go, and I knew I was coming here, which is very Christmassy, so I've done presents really early.
Oh.
And just really planning the sort of Christmas time before, instead of leaving it to the last minute.
Yeah.
So I feel very festive.
Oh, because you're allowed to. You're not, it's not chaotic, and you're like, I'm behind.
And I'm like, bye.
I know. Yeah. I'm ready too. I hate when there's only like a few Christmases in my life I've been behind, and it's the most miserable time of the year. Yes.
Wow.
If you're not prepared, it's like, it's just overwhelming with presents and everything.
But also I feel a real, sense of humankind at the minute, which is sort of crazy because everything sort of feels horrible, but also in amongst that, I feel like we all feel connected in a way.
Yes, it does feel that. I know, and I love the Christmas music that come out.
Yeah.
Kind of like your zombie flick. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I heard that this is kind of cruel, I think, but your parents, where they'd make you eat first, and then you have to wait while people were making the meal and doing all that, and then you got to open your presents?
Yeah, so my mum...
This is so mean.
So my mum still does stockings for me and my sisters, even though we're fully grown adults, and love stockings, always. So we were allowed to open the stockings, but then we had to wait till after, to open presents.
Oh my God, so here's a tip for your parents, is like, great when you let them open them, because then they play while you actually have alone adult time in the kitchen making the meal.
Right.
Because then other than that, I feel like you have the kids annoying you of like, is it almost ready? Are you almost ready? Are we gonna eat soon? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or
But
maybe
then
my
the
family's
anticipation is fantastic.
Okay, you're an optimist. I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the best gift that you've been given? Or no, what's the best gift you've given, you think?
Well, I adopted a donkey.
What?
Well, it didn't come to my house. But
no,
yeah,
we
yeah.
do this in my
yeah,
family.
Yeah, so
Yes.
the animal sanctuary.
Yes.
My husband loves donkeys. He feels they're the most, mistreated animal.
That is so
Yeah.
specific.
So
Yes.
yeah. So in amongst the first Christmas we had, in amongst all the other things I got, I had like paid $20 or something for this donkey, and there was a picture, and I've never seen someone more thrilled with a gift. Yeah.
My mother did that for us one year. She got presents for us, and it was such a beautiful thing. She like helped out a family with a cow. She helped out a family. I was like, what?
With a
I never
cow?
heard. She did. Like it fed the family for like a year. Like it was like one of those things that I guess and whatever. I was like, this is the most beautiful present because we didn't really need anything.
Right.
So it was nice that we were taking the time to do something for someone else. That's nice. It's just random that it's a donkey.
I know. Yeah.
We share a love of Goonies because I saw a picture. And you took a road trip, right, to see the house?
I was shooting in Astoria, Oregon.
Yeah.
That's why I was dressed
Which
like
is a
that.
random place to shoot, but yeah, unless you are on the set of the Goonies, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, it has a rich film history.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And yeah, the Goonies was filmed there, and I'm blanking on the other really great thing that was filmed there. But they have a film museum that's in the old prison. It's fantastic.
Oh.
But I don't know why I have a picture of Josh Gad.
I was gonna go there, okay, because Josh Gad, you missed him.
I was reminded of the picture, and my only thing is that he loves the Goonies, and I guess we must have been talking about it, so I felt like I wanted to take him with me.
Yeah. That was amazing. Okay, so you kind of went on a road trip in this film.
Yes.
An intense one, but explain kind of what the film's about.
So We Bury the Dead follows Ava, who I play. There has been a catastrophic incident in Tasmania, which is south of Australia.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have been killed, but there are a lot of people who are somewhere in between the living and the dead.
Yeah.
And Ava is going to try and find her husband. She doesn't know what's happened to him. So the whole film is her trying to find him. But also it's really a meditation on grief and how we say goodbye, and the people that she's meeting are going through their own versions of that.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a beautiful tale of this woman trying to find some end.
Yeah, it's so cute.
And not knowing what that end's going to be. And she meets some zombies along the way.
You mentioned there are some zombies in the movie, but you say it's not really a zombie movie, right? Because I think people might be confused by that it's just like a zombie movie alone.
I feel like the response has been, what you've sort of experienced in your life is how you will take the film.
Oh, no.
So my mum watched it and said, oh, it's so sad. And my sister watched it and said, oh, it's so scary. So I feel like those are the sort of responses. It depends where you are and what you're feeling going into it.
Are you into like horror films?
Yeah.
You are?
I sort of love and hate them.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I am not into them.
Yeah.
It lives with me in my
I can't
head.
watch them alone.
Oh God. no.
Yeah.
Well, that's just a dumb idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need emotional support.
Yeah.
Or someone to jump, with, or whenever you
But
get
also
scared.
cinema experience watching a horror film, there's just nothing like it.
If I am gonna take the leap and do it, I do only like doing it in a theater setting. Like I have to go to like a theater.
Yeah.
Like alone in your house feels like you want to die, like you want someone to break in.
Yeah.
But if I'm not in my home, it never happened. You
Yeah.
know, you're
Yeah,
at a
yeah, yeah,
theater.
exactly.
And like experiencing that with the whole crowd of like the gasps and the like, the random person that says everything that the person says on screen, repeats it,
Yeah.
That's me. So wait, in one scene, living humans are actually scarier than the dead ones, which is very telling of humanity.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Well, it's interesting because the zombies in this film sort of develop over time, so things change. The more Ava sees, the more things are happening to them.
Sneaky.
But she comes across a guy who is racked with grief to the point that he is genuinely the most terrifying person in the film.
He's kind of lost his marbles.
Well, it's weird because he sort of lost his marbles and she understands where it is. It's like a deep, serious grief that he's overcoming. So in some ways you sort of understand it, which is scarier in a way.
Yeah.
But doing that section of the film was that was real fun horror, running, looking behind, the screaming. Yeah, that was great.
Are you good at the scream? How do you not just lose your voice? When I go to a game, I'm a tool, and I yell like as if I'm on the team.
Right.
And I lose my voice. How do y'all not lose your voice doing stuff like that?
Well, the line that was used was not scripted, but I was amped up, and I did a scream, and I couldn't believe it came out of me.
Have you ever had something happen to you? And okay, so in real life, I got scared because my friend didn't. Long story short, I got scared. Long story, and I just froze, and nothing came out.
Oh,
I wanted to scream.
Yeah.
It was like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
My friend did not tell me he was coming over, and I was like. And it was just us on this country road, and I was like, "This is the moment when I die." I was like, "Wait, what?" And nothing came out. Like
so that once happened.
I couldn't scream.
Yeah. I was once in a car with my friend going down an icy road. She couldn't brake. The car did a 360, and I went.
You freeze.
And I thought, I'm going to go out silent.
I've been in a black ice accident too. That's what they call it. Like a black eye. You don't see it, and then you start spinning. And I didn't breathe. I could literally hear. The only thing I heard was me go. That's all I heard.
Oh, that's
which
so
is way
cinematic.
scary.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's way scarier than yelling. I wish I could have yelled.
Yeah.
Because I freak myself out more. Anyway, I'm unhinged. Okay, so the film. I'm just kidding. So the film it's kind of set at the start of the downfall of civilization. I heard you actually like to study ancient civilizations. I think we all go through this phase because I went hardcore with the Mayans. One time.
Oh, did you?
I did. I just found it interesting, and then I got lost in all these documentaries and like things they're finding out. But what kind of led you down that path?
I did classical civilization at school and was very interested in it. So I did that at uni, which I did go to for a few weeks before I left and started acting. Yeah. But I just love classics.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
I heard. Are you reading Marcus Aurelius? Is that
I'm
for
reading
fun or for a role?
No, for fun.
Okay. You're so hot. Yeah. That's so sexy. You're just like casually reading Marcus Aurelius. Okay.
Yeah, meditations.
Okay. Yes.
It's one of those things that I feel like everyone says we should read, and I started reading it recently. Yeah.
I did that as well. I'm making fun of it, but I got like I'm the tool that's like the 100 books that you should read around. I started down that path, so I'm on that list. I'm not far. Okay, so there's some truly creepy parts of the movie, like the sound that the zombies make, which I'm really not excited about this part, but we're gonna hear it right now. Here we go.
Nice. Woo!
No.
That's such a good reaction.
So they put these sounds in afterwards, right? You didn't hear anything.
No, she
like
was
that
making some of those sounds.
while you were doing it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
What was that like?
What's crazy is I've never had a better time on set.
Oh my
I was having
God.
such a good time, so much fun, and
You're
then doing
so
the film.
different. Okay.
Yeah, and then doing the film was so intense and freaky.
Uh-huh.
And then we'd stop and just have a great time.
Oh, but when you watch it back, do you?
Yeah.
Because you're a part of it, obviously, the whole process. But then when you see it all put together, were you scared, like watching it, or was it? What's the ride like for you?
It was really interesting because the first time I actually saw the full finished thing was at South by Southwest.
Yeah.
And what was incredible was being in an audience with people
reactions.
having a real visceral reaction to the sounds and what was happening. And
Yeah.
it was a ride.
I love movies, and I love the experience, and I love just everybody being there together and hearing. And I think that, especially with certain films like this, or action, or anything like that, I feel like it makes the movie better.
Yeah.
Like they've done a great job, but it almost like hearing the sound. Nobody has that sound system in your home, and if you do, congratulations. But it's like, it's just a better experience. So I hope everybody, look, this is what I'm telling you to do. Go to a theater and see it, or you fail. Okay, we need a break. Give it up for Daisy Ridley, everybody. We Bury the Dead is in theaters starting January 2nd. This little 90s progressive number,
I love the whole
it.
setup.
I know,
It's
we give Christmas to you.
I'm such a fan.
Oh my God, well, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for having me
on. It makes me feel really good. All right, so you grew up around here, but I hear that your family was pretty smart. Y'all didn't come into town for the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, we made sure to like spend the holidays together as a family, but no, we didn't really go into the craziness.
Because it's crazy.
It gets crazy.
Yeah.
Especially with the tree lighting, it's like.
I know.
Yeah. Good.
Once it's lit, it's over.
Yeah.
It's just a mob
But I
of
did
people.
listen to Underneath the Tree every holiday season.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I knew I liked you. So wait, so is your New Year's gonna be spent watching the final episode?
I'm trying to avoid the tears on New Year's Eve. Like, I'd like to enjoy the night out, and then the next day, gonna watch it,
I know. What was shooting the final scene like? This is,
man, like that
you're
episode
young. This has been most of your life
yeah, I
so
mean,
far.
it's like all I've kind of ever known, and like saying goodbye was really hard.
Yeah.
That last day was tough, but
I know, I just can't imagine being that young, starting something. Like you were literally like Were you 11 when you?
I was 10.
No, you
I
were
was
10?
the youngest, actually.
I was gonna say that's my kid's age, and I can't imagine them starting something like that. I mean, that's
I
the second
honestly,
family.
I look back and I'm like, dang, like how did I do that? Like I was so little.
Youth. Okay. Wait, Winona Ryder, she
Yeah.
plays your mom, right? So that has to be kind of cool working with someone that's been in the industry as well
Yeah,
so
oh
long.
my God, she is an icon. I actually didn't know her when I first started because I was so young
yeah.
and uncultured, but like through the years,
Not
I
uncultured,
kinda,
you're young. That's
yeah.
my generation. Yeah,
but my
yeah,
parents were like, Noah, you need to know. How do you not know who this is, who you're working with?
So
And,
embarrassed.
Like I just worked on this movie with Tom Hanks. I had no idea who he was
Oh
because I was
my
like
God.
9.
That is
My parents
incredible.
were like, Noah, like learn your like get
It's not,
like.
that's not fair though, because it's like also you're
Yeah.
really young.
Well, now I look back and I'm like,
Yeah.
what an idiot. Like I had no idea who I was around, all these amazing
He
people.
probably
like-
enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of nice, you
Yeah.
know? Like sometimes, like when people don't, I think that's cool. Yeah.
But I did my research. I
You're not
watched like
supposed
all
to.
her movies last year, and
Yeah.
now I'm like a super fan, which is honestly probably better that I didn't do it during filming because
Yeah.
I'm such a fan of her now. I'm like, you know, you see someone kind of different when you.
No, it's definitely better that you don't. But this job has been so cool for you in a sense too of like you really get to travel the world. Like
Yeah.
y'all been all over with this
Yeah,
press
yeah.
right now, like Germany, like France, like everywhere, Italy, Japan,
yeah.
everywhere. What's like a favorite spot?
Oh man, I think it's like the coolest is getting to go so far across the globe and still like feel that love and see like people
Yeah.
really resonate with it all the way over there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's in London. It was so fun. With our London premiere, me and Millie were like, this is our last one. We have to go in together.
Yeah.
And we made sure to drive in and like spend the whole night like by each other's sides.
Take it in.
Because
Yeah.
she's like, I'm so grateful for the show because it gave me that friendship. That's like a real best friend, you know?
That's what I'm happy for you too.
Yeah.
Because I've had so many of y'all on the show, and everyone has such a great head on. There's just like solid, good humans. And like this industry, it can be very hard to find people that are that grounded and you really can actually develop quality relationships with. So I'm so happy for y'all that y'all get that from the jump, you know, and had
So
all these
lucky,
other kids on the
honestly.
show.
Yeah, no, that's like forever in debt to the show for not just Millie, but introducing me to all these people that are family now.
Yeah, it's so cool. And you're also talented in different areas as well. So here's another moment I had to share because you got carried away with a fan when you were on stage doing press. This is pretty great.
I'm gonna try.
Hold on. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, wow.
You notice it, and here we go.
Okay, it's.
I love that
The
you
thing
were
about
playing
these
rock,
is, like,
paper,
we do-
scissors during like
Because we
question.
do these panels, like, you know, we've done like
No, I've done the
1,000
panels.
of these where they
Yes.
ask like the same thing.
You can. This is my favorite.
And I won.
I know we could be friends by two things. One, you were like, well, this seems more fun. And then two, you had the excitement of when you won.
Yeah, no, I get pretty competitive.
I know, me too. I just thought that that was amazing. I also felt like we should finish this off like with a rock, paper, scissors, like 2 out of 3.
Oh, shoot.
And whoever loses has to read us out. You're gonna be Ron Burgundy if you lose.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Damn. 2 out of 3. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Damn. All right, I'm used to it anyway. Let's take another break. The 3-episode part 2 of season 5 of Stranger Things premieres on Netflix Christmas Day. And the last episode ever is in theaters and on Netflix on New Year's Eve. Together, they bring life to the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants. It's in theaters Friday. Please welcome back to the show Mark Hamill and Tom Kenny. What's up, y'all?
Thank you for having us.
We are very excited.
Oh, it's great.
They're very excited. You have this effect everywhere y'all go.
I love this unruly mob that you've brought in.
I
They're
know.
amazing, yeah.
Had you two worked? You ran into each other, but you never really worked together yet, right?
Well, you know, it's interesting. I've been doing voiceover since the 80s, and you get to play parts you never get on camera because they cast with their ears, not their eyes.
Yeah.
You just have to sound like the character. You don't have to be the character.
Yeah.
But when I started doing research, when I accepted the part, I Googled SpongeBob, and I'm going back, I went, oh my God, I did an episode that I had totally forgotten about in '94.
Yeah, Mark had a very minor, almost like a cameo part in an early episode. But Mark and I, because voiceover is a pretty small world, and so we had worked together on various things, superhero cartoons and things like that. Because when you're a voiceover person, you just do everything. Some of it's serious, some of it's family friendly, some of it's a little NSFW, Rick and Morty and stuff like that.
All of it is welcome.
Sometimes in the same day you get whiplash doing PBS Kids and Family Guy.
You know what happens is when you do a part, it takes 9 months to a year because they do the voice first and then send it overseas to be animated. I can't tell you how many times when the kids were small, they'd be in my room watching Nickelodeon and go, shh, wait a minute, I think that's me as the gangster crab. Yeah, that's me. What show are we watching?
I love the work too because you can show up in your pajamas.
Of course.
Yeah.
I actually have shown up in your pajamas.
In my,
Yeah.
I love them out.
They're like Kelly Clarkson. I'm like,
Listen, it's the...
I have very cozy PJs.
I know. Thank you for letting me borrow them.
The lazy actor's dream, because you can show up looking like hell and you don't have to memorize. You read your lines.
Love all of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I always show up looking a little good just because it kind of confounds people's expectations. They're like, wow, look at Mr. Dress Up, you know?
Hey, speaking of records, like you are in a band as well.
Yes. Well, yeah, I have a band called Tom Kenny and the High Seas that's an 11-piece soul band that plays around LA, and we play Comic Cons and things like that. In fact, if you're in LA, on New Year's Eve, we're doing the Roxy in LA for New Year's Eve, opening for this legendary soul guy named Swamp Dog. Real name Jerry Williams, but Swamp Dog with 2 G's. He was spelling it with 2 G's long before Snoop. And people just have a good time. Live music, it's amazing. Like a lot of times you talk to younger people, like especially at the Comic Cons, they'll go, wow, I've never seen a live band before.
What?
And you go, you haven't?
Oh.
You know, I've never danced to a live band before. And you go, that's what we're here for. Let's let our hair down and let our freak flag fly. Who cares?
Ever.
Let's party.
Yes. Let your freak flag fly. I love it. Let's take a
That's
short...
what SpongeBob is all about. You know? He's all about being himself.
Oh my God, it's crazy. Let's take a short commercial
Your
break.
authentic self.
We have an audience member who can help us out. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Nigel, and I'm a huge SpongeBob fan. It's one of the shows that inspired me to become a voice actor. And because of the show,
I can do SpongeBob.
I can also do Squidward.
Security!
I can do
Security!
plenty.
Get him out of here!
The formula!
He needs to leave.
I need the formula, SpongeBob. I can also do Mr. Krabs.
Oh, and I can even do Mark's voice as the Joker. But why would I be at the Krusty Krab? More with Kelly and Tom and Mark after the break.
How is this film different than the other SpongeBob movies?
You're like, speaking of staggering stupidity, Tom, no.
Great segue.
What was the question, teacher?
No, how is this one different? How is this movie different?
Well, this is like a big story. They go to the underworld, and Mark is
where no sponge has gone before.
Where no sponge has gone before.
I like it.
And Mark is the Flying Dutchman who has been having to live in this horrible place as this cursed ghost for years and years and years. And he just wants to switch places. He just needs a dumb guy to switch places with. That's where
I need someone who's pure of heart.
Yes.
Who's more pure of heart than SpongeBob?
Yes, I'm also pure of liver and pure of spleen.
You're of so many things. Why do you think, I mean, SpongeBob resonates with so many people from different generations.
I think, and when my kids are small, they're all adults now, but when you watch it, it's very entertaining for the kids, but they always throw in jokes that go way over their head for the grown-ups.
Yeah.
So it works on all levels. It's a perfect family film, and I felt like, especially in these really dark times in our country, it's almost therapeutic to check your problems at the door and just have a laugh. And
have a bit of escapism.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's something that's been happening to me more and more of late, which is just people of a certain age, you know, 20s and early 30s mostly, coming up to me and just going, I need SpongeBob right now. I come home from work and I just watch SpongeBob episodes until I fall asleep. You know, like it's really, SpongeBob is there for them. I'm very proud of that. You know, they say it's very comforting to us to have that character that's like sweet and naive and nice to everybody and cares about people and cares about his friends. Like it's important to know that kind of character is out there because those people are out there in real life.
Yeah.
You know, and it's nice to be reminded of
And
that
those aren't
during
the ones
these
that are
times,
always
like Mark
covered
said.
on the news.
But most of them aren't in showbiz.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
There are some of us.
Unfortunately.
So wait, you do so many characters on SpongeBob. So who's like another favorite?
Well, let's see. Yeah, I got a weird IMDb, but well, SpongeBob. I do SpongeBob. I do Gary the snail. Meow. Just cats are snails in Bikini Bottom. Don't ask. But and then probably my favorite. There's a character they just call the French narrator, who's based on the ocean explorer Jacques Cousteau, who the creator of SpongeBob, Steve Hillenburg, was a great fan of. Yeah. And he's the guy that when something's taking a little too long, he goes 2 hours later. Yeah. 3 hours later. And people go, oh, we use that all the time. When my brother is taking too long on the bathroom, I like bang on the door and go 2 hours later.
Okay, so wait, Mark, you play the ghost of the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a ghost in real life?
Not for lack of trying.
Yeah. What? Tell me more.
I was doing a show on Broadway at the Belasco Theater.
Yeah.
And it's supposedly the most haunted theater in New York. And it was a 2-character play, and Polly Bergen got the star dressing room, and they said, Mark, you can either have the dressing room next to hers, or you can have the entire second floor to yourself. I said, oh, are you kidding me?
Who doesn't choose the whole floor?
But I would talk to him. Now, the doorman had seen him. Edie Falco was rehearsing with, I can't remember who, but currently, like in the late 90s, and saw he wore a clerical collar. They saw him at the back of the house in the daytime, rehearsing, walking towards the stage through the seats. So I said, hot dog, I'm going to have my first experience. So I learned that he had an apartment at the very top of the building, and I asked management. It took a long time because they had to get clearance from the theater owners. But I went to his apartment at midnight on Halloween night. So
you really wanted this.
I really wanted. I wish they'd had a good ending because no, I've never seen a ghost, and I'm still waiting to see one because I don't think I'd be frightened as much as I'd be thrilled and fascinated.
I would have a billion questions. Yeah. That's why they don't appear to me.
So right after you walked out, that ghost was going, psych, you know? Yeah.
You
No,
gotta
I
act
would
like you
talk to
don't
him
care.
every night as I was getting ready to go on. Good evening, Mr. Belasco. Thanks for letting us in
You
our
were
theater.
trying.
You know, but it never happened for me. Darn the luck.
Well, we have a special surprise for you, Mark. Bring out the ghost of Mr. Belasco. Come on.
Oh my God, Tom for the win. That was so amazing. Okay. Our next guest voices a role alongside them in the new movie, and she's a big part of the soundtrack as well. She wrote Big Guy, the theme song of the movie, which already has its own TikTok dance. Please welcome 4-time Grammy-nominated artist Ice Spice. First of all, I'm such a fan. I'm so stoked that you're here.
Thank you.
And a part of this movie. This has been a long time coming, right? You've been a SpongeBob fan for a while.
Yeah, it's been 25 years in the making.
Like since you were real young?
Yes.
Do you saw all that? Were you so stoked when you got the call to be a part of this?
Beyond excited. Honestly, the call happened like 2 years ago, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was so excited. Oh my God. Hi, how are you guys?
Wow. So you learned to appreciate, this is very funny, SpongeBob's attitude while you were working in fast food, right?
I did actually.
Yes.
I learned to appreciate Squidward's attitude while I was working at Wendy's because I was able to understand where he was coming from because there would be really annoying workers and characters with me.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what though? Like if they weren't here, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
So I like low-key would appreciate them, but like low-key though. You know what I mean?
But like low-key, your eyes went all the way around. Well, what about SpongeBob's character do you admire? Do y'all admire?
Wow. Well, for me, it's just his positivity and his, people sometimes they go, oh, SpongeBob is so positive. He never gets beaten down, but he does. SpongeBob does get leveled, and he does feel bad, and he cries, and his heart is broken, but he always comes back, and he's like, well, tomorrow's gonna be the best day ever, and I think you have to have that just to keep from losing your marbles in this crazy world, whether you're Ice Spice or Grunge Sponge.
And I never get tired of seeing the cast that are grown men that I've seen, like Clancy Brown. He's wonderful in The Penguin. He was on the Goldbergs, and Roger Bumpus. And
Shawshank Redemption.
I know. I mean, all these incredible people, and the voices come out of their mouth. I still can't get over SpongeBob coming out of you. I get distracted from the script because I'm just like this, watching the cast. They're amazing.
Yeah, we had a great time. We had a great time, recording the movie and did all our scenes together.
Yeah.
And then, when we heard what you brought to it, it just kicked it up another notch.
Yes.
It's like, I love this movie. I can't wait for people to see it.
Yeah. Well, Ice Spice also wrote Big Guy, the theme song for the new movie, which is an instant hit. It's all over TikTok right now. I heard you actually, it's so funny. Because as a writer, it's always the time you think it's gonna flow really quickly, it doesn't always happen. But this one actually took like a lot of time.
Yeah. This was probably the 100th draft, probably, that finally made it out that you guys are hearing.
Wow.
But that's just because the whole premise of the film is about SpongeBob becoming like a big guy, and so I had to really incorporate that phrase throughout the song. But it all turned out to really work out in the end, and I'm just happy that it took this many drafts because it's my favorite one.
It's rad, man. I love it.
Thank you.
It's so good.
Yeah, thank you.
Iz isn't the only one who actually wrote a song for the movie. So you, Best Day Ever, right?
Yeah.
You wrote Best Day Ever?
Yeah. I co-wrote that with my friend Andy Paley, we wrote it together, but yeah, the best day ever, that was that and then it wound up in the Broadway play, and it's kind of one of those songs that's had this crazy half-life that keeps on going and going. So
I always love that when you're writing, it's always the song that you do not think that people are gonna like, and then you're like, really? All right.
That one?
It's like, yeah, it's always like not what you think, but then it blows up, and there's something about that that's not trying too hard. It's just like you're aiming for this one moment, for this particular thing, not to be cool, not to be doing anything else, just to honor the moment. And I think that's
exactly
where
right. It sounds like with Big Guy, that's what you were
Yeah, I
doing.
feel like it is always the silliest song I make that catches traction. So
people made TikTok dances. This is how it's blown up as well. Yes. What is the TikTok dance? How do they?
Do you guys know? Can you guys help me out? Well, I don't know if you guys would know it, but
what do they do? What did that? Or do we have video? We have it, right?
See it?
No, let's see it. We're gonna see some of it.
With my bestie, like everything fun. Big guy, big guy, big guy, big guy. SpongeBob, big guy, pants okay. SpongeBob, big guy, pants okay. Big guy, big guy, big guy, big guy. SpongeBob, big guy, pants okay. SpongeBob, big guy, pants okay. Big things about to happen.
Just made SpongeBob so cool. I was like, what? And how the big pants? Oh my gosh. I mean, if I danced like that, I'd just go to the grocery store doing that all down the aisles. I saw you, Thomas, crushing it.
Thank you. Although I think I did shake my butt in Mark Hamill's face, so sorry about that.
Or you're welcome. All right, well, the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants is in theaters December 19th, and courtesy of our friends at Regal Theaters, everyone in the audience is getting 2 tickets to see the movie at Regal Theater. And if you want to practice your dance moves, Big Guy by Ice Spice is out now, so go check it out. This is really random, but I heard this whole show idea came from John Cena.
It did. Yeah, what I know, right? John Cena. Yes, that John Cena.
Yes.
He was having dinner with friends one night, and they were talking about one of his crazy collections and how he wanted to expand a room for another big collection of his. And he's like, I should really sell part of this collection to fund that if I'm going to do it, because that makes sense. And he's like, it's actually a good idea for a show.
Yeah.
And so he...
What a powerful dinner.
Right? What a powerful dinner.
Look at that.
And he kind of put the show eye together, and he was a big Queer Eye fan, and he was like, I want Bobby to host it, and we have the same team, and so they came to me, and they're like, hey, John wants you to host this HGTV show, and I'm like, wait, what?
What a random call.
But when Daddy says he wants it, Daddy gets it.
Daddy gets it. So wait, like Queer Eye, These people get emotional, like we just
Yeah.
saw. They get really emotional. What happened?
You know, I really wanted to make sure that the next show I did after Queer Eye still had a lot of heart. I love design shows, I love renovation shows, but I wanted to make sure that I did a show that was really changing people's lives.
Yeah.
And that's what this show is really all about, because all these collections are things that at one point, as Marie Kondo would say, really sparked joy. Like it brought them so much happiness, but they allowed the things that used to bring them happiness to kind of take over their lives, their homes, their relationships, and really it started to become a negative thing. So to be able to come in and help them get it under control, realize the things that really are valuable, which in these cases were the relationships, not the collection.
Yeah.
And teach them to be able to let go so that that way they can still keep their collection in their lives and their relationships.
What a beautiful message and clever way to have money to do a remodel.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah. So this is actually crazy to me because you're a designer. Okay, but you don't like decorating for Christmas. What? Exactly. It's almost offensive.
I know.
What?
So
It's such a waste of your talent.
So the holidays is really the only time of year that I know I won't be filming something.
Oh, it's your...
That my husband and I can actually go somewhere.
Okay.
And we live in Portugal part-time, and so
Oh, well, okay.
we go to our home in Portugal,
Yeah.
and Europe loves Christmas.
Yeah.
The streets are decorated everywhere, so
The Christmas markets.
you don't really need to. You walk out your front door, and it's just Christmas everywhere. So I'm a minimalist person.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I
Yeah.
strive to be. It's never going to happen.
No, if you love maximalism, embrace maximalism.
It's not necessarily maximalism.
Yes.
No, it is.
And
It
no,
is. Yeah,
embrace,
it
you're
is.
like, it's just clutter.
Yeah, it's like, I walk in a room. It's like you know you have a problem when you go to a hotel room and you feel peaceful because there's
Yes.
nothing in it.
Yes. You know, I in my book I talk about mental health and design, and for me, a lot of
okay,
stuff.
let's do it. I'm gonna lay down. You're gonna like just go.
Yes, tell me your problems. Tell me your problems. I'm Freud. You know, for me, chaos around me creates chaos in my mind. So
I know.
need.
That is me with my closet. If my
There's a-
closet is a mess, just don't talk
it's
to
funny.
me.
My closet is the one place where I allow it to be chaos. I think it's
Oh.
because I spent so many years there. I'm like, just let it be. Just let it be.
So my closet is a tell. If there is clutter in my closet, there is
There's
clutter
something
in my
wrong
head.
in life.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Don't look
They're
at
like,
my
Mom,
closet
are you
right
okay?
now.
Your closet's a mess.
I know, just shut the door. I shut the door.
Mommy's fine. Mommy's
Push
fine.
it down. It's like, I just found that amazing that you didn't decorate for Christmas. But I actually understand that because you're not busy then and you want to relax and it feels like a job.
Yeah, and
instead of
also like that's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
So it does feel like work. It drove my husband crazy for years. Like he would rebel and bring home a tree sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, why?
Give him the tree. Give him the tree.
Every once in a while.
Just one
Every
tree, a
once in a
tiny
while.
tree, a little Charlie Brown sad one. Okay, Junk or Jackpot premieres December 26th on HGTV and streams the next day on HBO Max.
I love Christmas music. Were you so excited to make this?
So excited. I'm really happy, first of all, to see you again.
Yes, ditto, yes. You brought me the cutest jacket last time. Thank you.
Yes, you love that. I love that.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm so happy, first of all, to be here. You guys look awesome. And Christmas, right? Christmas time. Isn't it the best time ever?
Isn't it weird that when you're recording the Christmas album, it's usually never during Christmas time?
Why?
It's like in the summer, generally. Yeah.
It's like in the summer, basically, you're like thinking about the idea in your bikinis.
Yeah.
Right? Getting
Yeah.
a little tan.
Yeah.
Writing the songs about snowflakes.
Yeah. I
And
love
that,
it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. It's like an evergreen idea of happiness and family. And these songs are always like cheering, don't you think?
Yeah, they make you feel good.
Yes, it
Yeah.
makes you feel great.
Yeah, and inadvertently, they make you want to shop. You know, these songs with this tempo, I'm like, why do I all of a sudden feel like I should buy a diamond necklace?
And
I
then,
don't know.
and you leave with like 100
that
bags.
would look
like,
fabulous. That would sparkle like Christmas. Yeah, it's inadvertently, it's like that.
Yes.
So wait, you recorded 2 versions of that song, right?
Yes, we did the Spanish version, of course, for all my beautiful audience, but also the English for my international fans.
Yeah.
They like the English, you know, in Philippines, Indonesia, Greece, Brazil, Tagalog, all of those.
Yeah.
They like when I sing in English. So I did this
Yeah.
for them.
It's so badass that you do both. I think that's cool. But I will say, because I find it so sexy, I love the Spanish. I love you singing in Spanish.
Is really sexy.
I think
More
because it's
sexy.
like different from what I do, so it's like
to
so
me, like the
shiny.
English is always a little difficult when, like, for instance, bitch and bitch. It's like,
yeah.
When I say, like, the bitch is going to the beach, which is what? Like,
oh my God, I thought you
right?
said bitch.
Did you see? But you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I thought you were being like, bitch, I know. I thought
But, okay, all right. So you know how complex is that
yes,
for me?
Beach,
Yes,
beach,
beach
yes,
or
yes.
bitch.
Yes.
So that is difficult, of course. With dyslexia, it's even more.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That kind of stuff is fun, though. I love when stuff that kind of happens. It makes it fun.
Yes, but it was easier to do the English because I always had this group of incredible friends, like Cory Rooney. He's been with me forever. He helped me with the translation of the Spanish into the English. Miki Sowski also mixing, and you know, Kota, who did the song. So it's really cool to perform and to sing Christmas things. It's always fun.
But what do you do when you're in the studio? Like, I feel like you're so physical as well. Like, in the recording studio, do you move when you're singing as well?
It depends. Like, for instance, if it's like a very happy and active song, I have to stand up and have to feel the energy, because it's just like something that goes like from, it's a vibration that comes through your whole body. You know? And you have to just share it in the microphone. And even the little jumps of the voice are natural.
Yeah.
And I learned that when I was young in my first album. I think I was like, wow, like 9 years old, 10 years old.
That's so young to
they
start.
told me, you have to perform the song. You have to think that you are doing what you are singing.
Yeah.
So just do it. And I was just always with the idea that you have to kind of act and perform each song, right?
Well,
sometimes the romantic ones
honor the
you
message,
see.
yeah. Oh, when I'm in the studio, it's so funny. Whenever I'm doing anything like romantic or like or low key, I have to physically sit down.
Me too.
Because if I'm standing, I will be ahead of the beat. I'm just ADHD, so I'm like, I have to sit down and physically be in a different position.
Yeah. And then when that note hits, you stand up, right?
Hell yeah, you do.
But then you have your tea and your little honey and your little coffee.
Your little vocal section.
Yes.
We feel like tools, but it exists.
You have
because we
your
all
own.
have our things that you. What are your things? I have these little lozenge things that I love.
Yes,
and I
the
always have
mint
tea.
ones. The ones
It
like,
just opens up everything.
Those are great. Those are great.
Toni Braxton told me she has like gummy bears, and I heard you do caramels. Do you caramels? Is that
caramels? I do caramels, the classic candy, like made
everybody
out
has
of
their own
caramel.
thing.
The honey, of course, the tea, a lot of water, electrolytes.
Yeah.
Coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. So
I
that's
love coffee.
Oh my God.
It's my love language. Yeah.
Me too. When they said like, don't drink coffee, no, like, no.
Yeah.
Life is too complicated, and then on top of that, don't drink coffee.
Right? People that make our schedules are really comfortable at their desks. You know?
I like to shake. Like, no.
And whenever you have to actually accomplish that schedule, I need coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a
right
lot.
now I had 4 espressos, so that was a little.
I know. Yeah, that's me too. Okay, well, I mentioned Thalia's album anniversaries, but this year also marks the 30th year since she started on the iconic telenovela Maria la del Barrio. Yes. So that's a long time ago. So I hear that it was actually a female producer that got you into it, right?
Yes, well, not into that one, but my first acting,
Yeah.
yes, she gave me that part.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic because I believe in women supporting each other.
Absolutely.
And building up this beautiful family that is there for when you need, that is super, super important for all of us.
Yeah.
Plus also coming from a family of like, pure woman power, you know.
Yeah.
Mother, my grandmother, my sisters. My father died when I was 6 years old. So it's just pure
estrogen.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes. So
I
it was
would say
fantastic.
too, it took us forever to get a seat at the table. So why not support everybody that's there at the table? you know?
Always. Like I always say, like, if you shine, I shine too.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are back with Thalia. Her latest single is called Santa. It's out now wherever you buy your music. So are you working on any non-Christmas music?
Yes.
Where are you at?
Okay, we are done with the process.
Oh.
The nightmare of the mixing and the masterization is the worst nightmare ever.
Oh my God.
To me.
No,
at least
it
to
is
me.
too. Jason is over there crying silently. I have moments because it's always, the mix is so Important. It's so important.
I don't know what happens, but they send you the first mix and it's perfection.
And then they work on it.
Yes! And then you're like, where is the guitar or the sound that I like or the echo in the voice? Where is that?
Yeah.
Right? The river.
Yeah.
And it's like, go back to that. It's just that magical first mix.
Yeah.
So we're finished with all of that.
That's
and
exciting.
I'm excited. It's almost happening.
That's so cool. So we talked about this a little bit, but you started very young in music. That could not have all been easy. The road,
It was tough, it was difficult, it was hard, it was not fun, but I had my mom next to me, the original momager.
Yeah, she really looked out for you.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Aww, baby T.
There you are with the bitch.
Look at my mom. The bitch and
You're the bitch. It's amazing.
Hey. Oh yeah, and yes, so she was like that original force. You know, facing all these guys in the industry was tough. It's difficult. And
but she probably became Mama Bear.
Oh my God,
because we're both
she was
mamas,
like,
and you become Mama Bear, and you don't care.
Forget about Mama Bear. She was Mommy Dearest. she was like, this ain't my first rodeo.
That's amazing. You need someone like that in your corner, though, like fighting for you. I feel like people, even I started at 19, which isn't as young as you, but people will try and take advantage of you.
Oh, yeah. So it's important to have someone next to you. In your corner. And my mother was that lion. And I'm thankful for her. And also because she installed in me that importance of setting your own boundaries.
Oh, that's hard.
And no, well, that's not, maybe that was hard there.
Yeah.
But I love to say no.
I know, I didn't learn, look,
Feels good, right, guys?
Yeah.
Feels great with a smile like, no.
Some of us don't get good at boundaries till our 40s. Like some of us, it's like, if you're not taught that, I think when you're young, it's a very hard thing to learn later in life.
Yeah.
You know, you feel like you're being rude, or you feel like you're being a bitch, or you feel like, this word is coming up a lot. But I do want to ask this though, I mean, having such a strong mother and looking out for you, you have an 18-year-old daughter now. Like, are you that lioness?
And a
for her?
14.
Yeah, and a 14-year-old
boy.
So are you like that? Are you? Do you see your mom in you?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
And it's very traumatic.
Yes.
in a good way. But it's just like and then, oh my God, I was so Yolanda Miranda, my mother just now, please deconstruct yourself and put yourself back together.
Yeah.
And that's the whole key in life, is just observe yourself, get rid of these old patterns that are there, taking space in your life, and becoming a new you. And be able to
it's like a better version.
Commit mistakes, and it's okay because it's a better version no matter what.
Yeah. Speaking of growing up, we wanted to ask about some Christmas traditions that you grew up with in Mexico. So I think we have some treats to go with this, including some from, I'm going to say this so well, Don Paco Lopez Panaderia here in New York. Okay.
Don Paco Lopez Panaderia.
Because I want to know.
Okay, mira.
Thank you.
So we are celebrating Christmas right now. Then Santa comes, the gift, the food, the happiness. But in Mexico, we have the tradition in January of los tres Reyes Magos, the three wise. ¿Cómo se dice quién? Los Reyes Magos.
3 wise men?
Eso.
Yeah.
Eso.
Yeah.
¿Cómo? 3 wise men.
How?
Okay, so los tres Reyes Magos, so they come in January, and if you see the bread is beautiful because it symbolizes their crowns with all their jewels and the presents they bring to baby Jesus that is
myrrh, all
born.
frankincense, all
Yes,
that.
and it's born in our heart and all of it. So they hide a little baby Jesus, like a plastic little symbolic baby Jesus, inside of the bread, right? So when you cut it, sometimes you're not lucky and you don't get it. Right? But the one that gets it has to throw a party for everyone. Tamales for everyone. No, I hope you get it. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, now I feel pressure. I'm the one cutting it. But I mean, do you want to cut it? Oh, God. Okay.
I think she's getting one.
Okay.
Are you getting one?
I don't know. Wait.
Cut it.
Okay,
What do you want to eat?
Cut it. Okay. This is a piece. This is yours. I'm cutting this for you.
Get yours. You cut yours.
Oh, I cut mine. You cut yours.
Yeah.
You're like, you're not going to get me baby Jesus, girl.
I think you're getting something. You got it.
Is
that the one?
No. It is! I
at it.
Do you have to eat it for it to matter?
You eat it, don't choke with a little, don't choke. A lot of people choke with it.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't that sweet and
yes,
good?
Yes, it is. I love
And then
sugar.
this is rompope. This is the other drink that we have.
What's up, baby Jesus?
Okay, always
What's in
remember.
here?
Rompope is our drink. It has a little alcohol.
Fine.
This is like our egg yolk. A ver, let me try mine.
Oh, it's eggnog.
Eso, but with alcohol.
Yeah, this is the best.
I didn't get one.
This is amazing.
I didn't get a baby
Yes,
Jesus.
you did!
No, that's yours. I have Jesus in my heart.
I love that you gave me this back.
It looks like a chile.
This was amazing. Thank you so
Baby,
much for
thank
teaching us
you.
this. We need a quick break. Again, Talia's latest single is called Santa. It's out now wherever you buy your music. We'll be right back. This is so good.
I want to share it with you guys.
You are like so loved individually, but as a pair, you're adorable. I love y'all in this film.
I was doing, sorry to start off, but I was doing the tree in our house last night, and I'm really underdone it. This is so awesome.
Well, we really bonded over Christmas. I'm a Christmas fanatic. I'm obsessed with, I want to live in the Kelly Clarkson set.
Yes.
I love
didn't even
it.
know what that's a garland, right? That bit. Gallon.
Gallon.
You don't need the R's, just gallon.
I love it.
I did a tinsel tree this year. A really very 80s tinsel tree.
Okay, it's a little like glitter for me.
It's so fun.
It's everywhere, Kate.
It's the best.
It just looks
everywhere.
like someone just went,
I know.
Yes.
And I love it.
Actually, it kind of coincides perfectly with your character, the 80s theme.
I feel like I haven't let her go.
Yeah, see, this is
It's
how
a
you
Claire
said goodbye.
tree. It's a Claire tree
It
from
for
our movie.
sure is. We're going to get into it because it's an amazing, you both are so amazing in your blend. It's just incredible that I heard that y'all hadn't actually worked together before, right?
We'd done a reading of something, of a musical that never ended up happening. So, so we had done that. So technically, I guess we'd worked, unpaid.
Yeah.
But,
That's always a fun
this
job.
was the first time.
Yeah. Oh my God, your blend was incredible. Was it right off the bat?
A blend, I love that.
I know blend.
Everybody.
We're a specific blend.
Everybody does not blend. Like everybody doesn't blend all the time, and your tones are beautiful together.
Well,
that was kind of.
Because Kate is an amazing singer, and I, of course, so it's a Neil Diamond impersonator, Patsy Cline impersonator, but they sing a lot of Neil Diamond stuff, who's mainly solo. So Kate was doing a lot of harmony. So you were really having to blend.
And this is a wild, true story. I mean, these are two.
I could not believe it was real. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's like you can't believe what they went through as a couple. So you have kind of every aspect of what it is to live a very full life of two incredibly passionate people that loved music but loved each other and built this family together and went through so much. And then you have Neil Diamond carrying us through this with his catalog of music, which is incredibly extensive and large, which I had no idea he had so much. He was such a prolific songwriter.
Yeah.
But there's so many things in this movie that are themes of love, and it's so nice.
Yeah.
They continuously, they rescue each other, but also the stage rescues them, and music, and...
It is therapeutic.
Yeah, it's like they can't not do it. It doesn't matter where they're doing it, you know? It's like, it kind of makes you feel like you just want to be, like when I was done watching the movie, and I don't feel this way about movies that I make, you know? I literally left and you are like, I want to do the things that I love.
That's what I was going to say, it inspired you.
Yeah, it really did. And we do get to do the thing we love, which is sing. Now, you know, but very rarely people make movies like this, you know, anymore. And so it's really refreshing. But like to get to do all of these things in one movie was like a dream come true.
And it's also very hard. I mean, there's scenes I was like crying and I was like, oh, this struggle is real. I mean, it's real pain.
Yeah. And we have to honor these people who lived this life, and you know, you have to go there.
Don't
for
sweep it under
them.
the rug. Yeah.
A lot of movies, and I've been in a lot of them, have pretty incredible things happening.
Yeah.
Right?
I've seen it.
And I'm all about it. But it's nice.
It's
so
real.
lovely to tell a story just about real people, real struggles.
And it's still just as remarkable.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
There's no
Or
such
even
thing
more
as an ordinary life. Everything is extraordinary. Everyone's life. And that's how I find. I walk out in the street, I go on the subway, and I'm like, I wonder what's happening in that life.
Yeah.
Because something incredible is happening in that life. Someone's dealing with something really difficult or incredible or amazing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that's, for me,
And
what I
everyone's
love
their
about
own
this
main
movie.
character. Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's like, well, you do meet people that feel like they're the main character in everyone's film. We're back with Kate Hudson and Hugh Jackman, and that was a look at their new movie, Song Sung Blue. It's in theaters everywhere Christmas Day. In it, Hugh and Kate play a married couple based on real people who start a Neil Diamond tribute band, singing some of Neil's greatest hits like Cracklin' Rose, Cherry Cherry, and of course, Sweet Caroline. I knew you wanted to do it. You're welcome.
Yes.
So you sing, it's like 13 Neil Diamond songs in the show? Okay, so how was it singing live together? Like, how did you like that?
It was the best.
Yeah.
I mean, really. And then we got to wear these crazy sparkly outfits, and they believed so much in what they did, you know,
And they loved
who they
it.
were,
Committed.
and their art. It was their art.
Yeah.
And no matter what, like, they don't end up filming. They're not Kelly Clarkson. They don't film Madison Square Garden. They don't have a, but they're successful.
Yeah.
Like, they love what they do. If it's at the bar, it's at the Thai restaurant, it's at a karaoke machine, at a wedding. Like, for them, if they can just get up on stage and do what they love, and it's made me, I walk around the city, I see the busker, I see the person playing piano in the lobby of the hotel, and I walk up to them and say, hey, thanks, you're awesome.
Yeah.
And they look up like, oh, someone noticed me. Like, but there's thousands of those tip jar musicians at every bar, and this
That are
movie
so talented.
is who are so talented.
And making a living doing what they love.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, you got to work with our next guest, Ella Anderson.
I have to tell you about Ella. I had this feels like I'm name dropping, but it's how I feel. Like, when I was working with Zendaya, she wasn't really known. She'd had, you know, that show.
But she'd had that show with kids, wouldn't it? No, like a lot of kids. Yeah, the separation of that.
But as soon as she walked on set, I was like, oh, I was like, she's going to be the biggest star of her generation in whatever she wants to do. And we were
really kind.
Yeah, we were talking about it on set. We were talking about it on set. Ella, I'm sorry, Ella, she's going to walk out to this. I hope you're not listening, but it's the same feeling. It's so exciting to see someone at this stage and just know I cannot wait to see
You get to watch them blossom even more. Yeah. Well, okay, this is weird. We're going to bring her out. You've seen her in shows like Henry Danger and films like The Glass Castle. She now stars alongside Hugh and Kate in Song Sung Blue. It's in theaters Christmas Day. Everybody welcome Ella Anderson. All right, so I'm going to lead with it. Welcome to the show. That's what a real host should say, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. You're one of those people, you don't need words. You have the most, you have beautiful eyes in general, but I don't even mean like the actual aesthetic of your eyes. I mean how you can tell a story just by looking at someone or in the camera. It, like, what translates, it made me cry. You have a very special gift with that. Yeah, how do you do that? It's like you're not even saying anything. Well, oh my God. There's like a couple moments specifically in this film too. One, towards the end when you're looking at him, that moment. But then there's another moment earlier in the film, and I was like, why can I can't breathe. My nose is now stopped up. I'm crying. I was like, what's happening? And you weren't even saying anything. How do you do that? What is that, like an exercise?
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, thank you so much. And honestly, I think it's just being and truly being. I don't think there's any kind of
trick to it.
Secret trick other than allowing yourself to feel everything within every inch of your body.
And to be that young and like, cause you're like 20, right? So it's like you're that young and like, no, if 20 years can conquer the world. I'm not saying that, but I just mean to be that, I don't know at 20 if I could allow that much space with nothing being said and be comfortable in that. It's such a gift. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I was 19 when we filmed this, and it was just an unreal experience. It really was. But I think that's one of my favorite things about the medium of film is that when you have an amazing director like Craig, they can capture those nuances, and you can really be in like these intimate moments with these human beings. And so to be in those moments as an audience member of Mike and Claire's story, and it's just it's such a dream come true, and I can't wait for the world to see that.
So what were some of your favorite moments? Like any scenes stick out for y'all?
Yeah, I'll go.
Well,
I'll go one.
to be honest, I don't even know that I've told this to either of you, but
I can't wait.
There's a scene, and it's so straightforward. But I was driving, and I had to really drive. I was driving them, but imagine your very precious cargo.
And you're a confident driver, but
I'm a good driver, but I could see the headlines already. Hugh Jackman breaks his beautiful legs. Like, I don't. But we're here, and it's okay.
You did fine. Yes.
It was great.
Yeah. Do y'all have any ones that you?
That's really funny. You know, though, did you feel that?
No.
Anxious energy?
No.
Okay, great.
Nothing.
You're a good actor. Well done. Yes.
I'm very trusting. I'll get in a New York City cab, but you were great. I got one when you first called me Papa, and I don't want to give away what that was, but that choice that you made was so beautiful, because I'm the stepdad, right? Or I'm coming in.
Which is a
blended family.
huge thing in a blended family.
Right.
To have that kind of acceptance. And nobody that hasn't been in a blended family, they don't understand that. But that's a huge
grew
moment.
up like that.
Yeah.
You know? And I remember the time that Kurt decided, we all were like, we can't call you Dad because we have a dad, so what do we call you? You know, and he really stepped in and raised us. And we went through all these names like Popcorn and Papa, and we ended up with Pa. So now he's Papa. But it's a big it's a thing.
Big deal.
And Mike, you know, as a man, like really stepped in and raised these kids. It's you know such as manly as it gets.
Yeah. Oh, as sexy as it gets. Yeah. All right, well, that Milwaukee accent was front and center. Like, is there dialect coaches involved? Like, how did you nail that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had the same dialect coach, Jess Platt, for almost 30 years. And so he was there, and Craig said, let's have Jess for everyone. I mean, obviously I needed it the most, but we all wanted to feel like we sounded from the same family. You didn't want all these actors coming in with a different version of it. And so he helped us out for like the first 2 or 3 weeks, and then we just hung out, and you really sort of let it. Like, Kate had a particular person in her life. Feeding you the story.
I did. I had my nanny was from Wisconsin. I could go right into the accent.
You're right there already.
I go right into it. And then she ended up working for me later in life, and for 25 years. But what was funny is I'm working with Jess, our dialect coach. I realized that half of her accent was not a Wisconsin accent, like, because she had tried to change certain words that she would say and sound a little bit more like she's not from Wisconsin, you know, and then it turned into like a Canadian kind of accent. So Kathy's accent is funny. It's like, but I kind of had a little bit, I had a little leg up in the Wisconsin, you know, world because of her.
You've been around it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She got me right into it every day. I mean, mine was a little subtle, but every time I heard it was so perfect, and the cadence and the rhythm of how she spoke, I feel was very different from how you speak in the best way. It had the essence of you while really capturing this Midwestern.
Yeah. I figured y'all were going to crush it, though, because you're musical. Every one of you were musical. So you're from a big musical family.
Very.
Yeah.
My parents are musicians.
Yeah.
And just the
and
artists
your brothers
go back.
Play, everybody play, right?
Yes.
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 And she has an amazing voice.
Well, thank you.
I mean, God, all the cards. Okay, all of you. Yes, that's amazing.
It's great. I think that also
Are
made
you named after Ella Fitzgerald?
Fitzgerald.
Oh.
Ella Fitzgerald.
No
I
pressure.
am.
Yeah.
No pressure at all.
No
Honestly,
bar.
though,
There's no bar been set.
I remember listening to Sir Duke by Stevie Wonder growing up.
Yeah.
And there's a line with a voice like Ella's ringing out, "There's no way the band could lose." And I knew I was named after Ella Fitzgerald, but I kind of was like, I'm gonna believe that this is about me. And that line, I'm the Ella that Stevie was talking about.
I mean, as you should. So you are all so musical. What musicians got you into it? Like,
Oh my God. So, well, there's a lot of people. Honestly, Liv Tyler.
Yeah.
She is one of my best friends, young. And Liv came over and brought me 2 box set CDs. One was Hank Williams and one was Ella Fitzgerald. Wow. And I just listened to those 2 box sets over and over and over and over again. I must have been like 14 or.
I was gonna say, I can hear that in your voice. Even when you did that thing on That's My Jam.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that's the first time I was like, holy
Kate Hudson's a singer. I was like, wait, what? I was like, I had no idea. I was like, I'd heard you sing in a film before, and it was like kind of fun that you're so vain, but I just did not know. And I was like, wait, that's like real singing. You're a real singer. And that must be, because those are very much, you can hear those sounds from you.
Those were like the core, like me going, okay, wait, there's a whole world of all different kinds of music that I have to understand.
Delve into, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't have that growing up. You know, no one was into music like that. So it was like mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got to like hide in my room and just like find music.
Yeah.
But Neil Diamond, like I didn't know Neil Diamond, right? Until I knew like, you know, Sweet Caroline. I had a feeling I could.
You're ready. Okay.
But I knew that, you know, and I knew kind of his bigger things, but I didn't realize how extensive of his catalog was, like what a songwriter.
And beautiful his lyrics are.
Oh my gosh, like, you know, lonely and isolating, but like gorgeous and big. And I mean, he's such a great songwriter, and I had no idea. So that was a new discovery for me on this movie.
Oh, I love that too. It makes you feel like it's like New Music Tuesday. You're too young, but it's like when we were younger, and it's like New Music Tuesday, and it's like, oh my God, there's new records coming out.
Yeah, I'm a little. I'm a little distracted. This is my favorite thing ever. I love the cruise, and my man over there handling the crane, like couldn't hate the fake snow and that tree more. Mark is hating that. Come on, man. Move this. Out. Like, come on, man. Now we're talking. The microphones.
I love it. Like, oh my God. We can't.
It was like he was fighting the entire time.
It's the most magical time of the year.
He's not making any noises with it.
But I was wondering why you were being so quiet. He was never this quiet.
That was amazing.
Oh, man.
New one that's even funnier. Oh my gosh. Wait. So other than that, what's some of the music that turned you on when you were a kid? That turned you into music?
I was the youngest growing up, so it was the Beatles' White Album, and also Man of La Mancha and Godspell. Those all these records that my brothers had that I would play, and then Lionel Richie. I remember finding him, Al Jarreau, like a whole mixture. I have a whole mixture of stuff that I loved. You know?
Lionel Richie's the best.
Lionel Richie, one of the first concerts I ever went to.
Really?
Yeah.
What a good one.
I remember it was the Outrageous tour. It was called Outrageous. And we were in an arena, the Sydney Entertainment Centre, right? And I'm at the back, and I'm there with my girlfriend, and someone yelled out, "Outrageous!" And Lionel in front of me, right there. And Lionel Richie looked up, he goes, "Yo, who said that?" And of course, I just stood up and went, "Yo!" Light. And he goes, "I love you, man." I said, "I love you." And that guy in front of me goes, yeah, it was a bit like Mark.
You stole my thunder.
What and complete. That was me.
Wait. So speaking of performing, I love it so much. Speaking of performing, you two have actually been performing at bars in real life.
Yeah.
You performed at your bar, right?
Yeah, we performed at my bar,
At
Old
your
Mates,
bar.
the Aussie
So
bar
fun.
downtown. We love it, but it's the spirit of the movie. It's
For
like,
sure.
let's just have some fun. Don't
Yeah.
be
And it's
precious. Let's
so
go to the local
low-key.
bar,
Yeah.
local thing, and let's get up and do it.
Yeah.
It's like just singing
For a minute, I couldn't see the rest of the place. I was like, did you finish at Munchkin Land? Like, where are you? Okay, so we have to take another break. A Song Sung Blue is in theaters everywhere at Christmas Day. It features songs from Neil Diamond, including, you know it, Sweet Caroline. I mean, I feel like you guys know it, right? You guys know it. I feel like at this point, we just got to do it on the way out. I have to stand. I can't sit. I can't. Oh my God! We got a mic. What? Wait, you start us off.
where it began. I can begin to know when. Harmonize. But then I know it's growing strong.
Okay, this is y'all. You go.
Come on.
Was in the spring. Hey! And spring became the summer.
Let's do that together.
Who'd have believed you'd come along?